my goodness, hello, good evening, everybody. Good evening, Oceana and Hawaiian and Sarah and Kian. Good evening, Dark Rubber Ducky, Sovereign, Has, hello, Yumino, hellos, Jack, hello, Bambi, hello, Lane, hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining for yet another ad hoc live stream. Hi. Happy Thursday, everybody. Oh my God, what a week. I'm so tired. I am a very sleepy Pulpy today. Alright, alright, cool. So, no, we're on, Zach. Caffeine. I got 2 types of tea today. I've got Irish breakfast with stevia. That's gonna be delicious. And I helped myself to a sugar-free caramel boba. So that's gonna be making some noises off to the side. It's gonna be great. Anyway, how are you? I hope you're well. Thank you very much for being here. I woke up really early this morning and I went for a massage. And as I was saying in the previous live stream, I don't like massages because I don't like touching people. So I've never had like a professional massage before. Even an amateur massage, I kind of keep at a safe distance. I'm just not, look, I am legitimately held together with knots. Don't break them up, I'll fall apart. Anyway, after like 6 months of advice being, please go and see someone, I ended up doing it. I did it this morning and I didn't freak out. So I was very sweaty. I felt very bad. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm a sweaty, anxious bear. It's just who I am. They were totally fine with it. Got a massage. It was great. It was so good. Wait, which one, Shane? Which one? It was really good. So we looked at specifically my left knee, because my left knee is the one that I dislocated when I was out drinking when I was 19 years old, and so drunk that I couldn't feel it, had to crawl across a wall of a nightclub, sit down, and then ask Good Pete's to kick it back into place because I was 19 and thought, I don't deserve an ambulance while I'm 7, like, cruises deep. Anyway, couldn't walk for 3 months, never had surgery, kind of is a little sore sometimes. Don't know what's going on with it. Probably should speak to someone to make sure my meat wagon does really well in the later years, but we'll get there eventually. So we looked at that. And then, oh yeah, he missed it the first time. And this was in the era of like the like crocodile skin pointed toe, like loafers with the heel, like with that boxy heel, not like a Cuban boot, but like the little boxy heel alligator tip. Yeah, one of those just smack right into a dislocated knee. Not good. Anyway, twice. So we looked at that, and that was good. And then we looked at my shoulders, which is really my problem area. And I swear to God, it was maybe like 5 hours later, and I felt so sick. They were like, we're going to be breaking up some knots, so don't be surprised if you like legitimately feel sick by midday. And it got to midday and I just wanted to heave. It was rough. Anyway, I have great stories. Yeah, choices. Kind of sort of bad decisions. Poor choices. Definitely poor choices. Yeah, it turns out nothing good happens after 3 a.m. on a Wednesday night. Anyway, today, enough about me. Today we're going to be reacting to Miss Chantal Marie and Miss Amberlynn Reid in their 2 most recent uploads, including KUWAIT MAJBOOS live. Alright. And I get angry ... reacting to a pointless reaction channel. Alright. Now, look. I'm not going to lie. I listened to both of these things in their entireties at length, and I'm not gonna lie, I got pretty bored. So it was a Wednesday. Of course, it was a Wednesday morning. I think, Emily. Yeah. Where else would you be at the club? I think Wednesday. Oh no, maybe it was a Thursday morning because I think Wednesday nights were jelly wrestling, and that's why I ended up dislocating my knee because there were the little jelly orbs all over the dance floor. Because. Anyway, there's a place in Brisbane that at one point in time used to pull out like an inflatable pool filled with jelly and then like get 2 people from the crowd to jelly wrestle for like drink tickets. And the rules were you weren't meant to get jelly on the dance floor, but do you think that never happened? No, jelly was always on the dance floor. And then I don't even dance. I was just crossing. I wasn't wrestling. I was just crossing the dance floor post jelly wrestling. And I was wearing a pair of Doc Martens that were one size too small, and they were, what were they called? Wingtip Docs? I can't remember. They were short Docs. They were only an 8-eye. No, not even an 8-eye. Maybe 6-eye? 8-eye. But they were the really cool ones with like the white like lace pattern on the front of it. They were beautiful and I love them. But yeah, they didn't mix well with a slippery, greasy, drink-stained dance floor and jelly. So that's how I dislocated my knee. The hell is jelly wrestling has? I mean, it is what it sounds like. They create a humanoid-sized jelly mold, and you have to wrestle it. That's jelly wrestling. Yes. Anyway, enough about that story. It's fine. I tell it all the time. It's great. Yeah, so, yeah, not gonna lie, chat, lower your expectations for this live stream, because one, I'm tired and a little bit sore, and two, look, we're gonna do this. We're gonna watch Foodie's live stream from, like, the hour mark onwards, and I'm not gonna lie, there's probably gonna be some big skips in it, and, I mean, to be honest, I think there's a lot more talking points and a lot more drama around the Ambi stuff. However, I will need to take at least the first 5 minutes to do Foodie's community posts in, you know, the appropriate accent. Yes. Also, hi, my name's Zach. Lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you're coming back. I am not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves to talk about things on the internet and watches way too much Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reid. Also, not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate. Literally here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see here on this platform, because it's all about choices. Choices about the words coming out of our mouths. Choices about what we put on the internet. Choices. Boop. Disney Channel. With that out of the way, we'll pin the thing, and then I'll start reading. Good? Good. Hawaiian, you've lowered your expectations. Very good. Good to hear. That's excellent. Let me pin the thing. Okay, pin the thing. Pin the thing. Pin the thing. I gotta pin it my way. Alright, let's get these. Oh god, there's so many of them. There's so many paragraphs. I'm gonna need tea. I've got tea. Everything's fine. Let's see. Hold on. Does this work? Oh no, what did I do? No, I did the right thing. Hold on. That one. There we go. Okie dokie, artichoke. We're starting from a day ago, and I think this was just over a full day ago. No, longer than that. It was more like 18 hours ago. Let me find it. It'll wax and wane, you know, as the accent does, but let me find it. Foodie Beauty one day ago. I will not try to address... It is getting more and more Queenie. Let me get my tiara. Address the hateful morons one more time, because really, as you can see, I am trying to live my life here. Something the haters clearly are not doing. Lol. First off, you picking at my vlogging style and how the content is so boring. Yet here, no, where are your vlogs though? Lol, not it would have made sense to end with Can you do better? Can you get more views than my vlogs get without tagging Foodie Beauty like the vultures that you are? At one point we were pigeons. I was disappointed that we skipped over chickens because they're little dinosaurs. Well, they're all little dinosaurs, but chickens hold a special place in everybody's heart as a once upon a time velociraptor. You people are so pathetic, lol. Oh, and obsessed with me in my life. So weird and creepy. And just because something is public information doesn't make it an act of morality to dig into someone's personal finances and life just for your bloopy content. I thought it was going to say opinion. I also see a lot of various body shaming, etc. as if a fat person can't get a hot man. You people... We are getting into Grey Gardens now. We're pivoting pretty hard into Grey Gardens. You people need to stop poisoning the internet with your gross ignorance. Anyway, at the end of the day, what you say or do is all on you. I am KUWAIT Beasing, and you're all sniffing my scraps like desperate vultures. I'm... Do the Mickey haha. Haha. There it is. Yeah, we're definitely moving away from Mrs. Doubtfire and Maggie Smith, and certainly a bit more towards Grey Gardens and the Queen, which is fine. Anyway, having read all of that and absorbed absolutely none of the words that Foodie actually meant, here's the tea, Christine, from me. I don't care about the public information argument, blah 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 blah. The conversation about Foodie having gone through a bankruptcy before has been a talking point as old as time. Chantal introduced it to her channel like a time ago. So whether or not it's current or whether or not it's in the past doesn't matter. Is it relevant? It's relevant if you're a content creator who wants to make it relevant. You content create whatever the heck you want to content create, right? If it's content surrounding Foodie, I mean, there's a lot to dig through. There's a lot to dig through. So I honestly do not care. Are your vlogs boring? God, yes. Even the fact that you have gone to the other side of the planet. And here's the thing that gets me. It continues to get me. Not only did Foodie go to the other side of the planet, she also met an internet stranger, got married, is now on a honeymoon, and live streaming and watching a lot of reaction content. And yet the quality of the vlogs just are not good. I mean, Foodie's vlog content has never really been good. It's not the reason why people watch Foodie. And it is a valid criticism, because if you present something like, it's like me sitting here being like, well, I don't know. I don't like to think I do a lot here. I literally just watch my stories and, try to be entertaining. But it's like if this was the thing that I do and I sucked at it and didn't take any criticism or feedback on board and just continued sucking at it. Like, the audience is just going to tell me, boo, it's boring and it sucks. And I would be like, okay, well, I mean, that's your opinion as long as I'm having fun doing it. But also you have to learn to, as a content creator, you have to learn to listen to the audience and maybe make adjustments, like, where you can. Like, if I just had the audio really low through an entire live stream and just entirely disregarded the chat, it's not a healthy relationship with the audience. And as for various body shaming, etc., as if a fat person can't get a hot man, mate, whatever. At the end of the day, I'm going to question the circumstances of the meeting, and I'm going to question the actual physical chemistry that I see play out on camera. That's it. That's all. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. And maybe it's me because, like, I tend to, like, when I'm in relationships, I tend to be a little bit more, I don't know, chemical reactive. That's not the right word. None of those are the right words. I tend to be a little bit more engaged, I suppose. Not like ring engaged, but like actually experiencing the relationship in the moment. So yeah, again, I can't imagine traveling the planet after knowing someone for a month and getting this like stale level of like nothingness, I guess. But I mean, I'm not her, so whatever. Lottie, hello. We're reading. Lovely to see you. All right, the next one. 19 hours ago. Foodie Beauty is on her honeymoon and online instead of enjoying it. It's true. First off, who said I'm on my honeymoon? Well, forgive me for my ignorance, but isn't the honeymoon usually like after the wedding? And I'm assuming there was some type of wedding or like ceremony for the marriage. I don't know. Usually it's like you did the thing, you are now, married, and then you go and do the thing, the honeymoon. I would also like to know why it's called a honeymoon. Lol, every day is a honeymoon here. Is it really? Could you show us some of that energy, please? Why would I share any private intimacy of any kind online? Because you have... you have forever. Why do I owe you anything? Of course I'm online. My job is online. Funny that those criticizing me for being online and going after reaction channels are the same morons who refresh my page waiting for me to upload. Lamau. Now, just a note for everybody, if you are part of the channel membership, you get access to the Discord, where we have a really fun little bot that'll notify you as soon as Foodie or Amby uploads. It's great. You don't have to sit on her channel and refresh her. She thinks we all do. Because we don't. We have the technology. It's called downtime. You think we are sightseeing 24/7? And no, I don't like addressing this crapola, but I have people literally digging into my personal life in an invasive manner because they are big mad that I am working on myself and not giving their sad selves attention as such. Take a breath. Use commas. Also, posting about my financial past is irrelevant. Relevant? Shout out to past Pulpy syntax. And the benevolent comment that is sitting in my brain rent-free is irrelevant as you do not know the true current status, lol, and it's creepy and weird that you care when it's not your business. Bankruptcies can't get discharged, and guess what? Then one becomes ineligible for sponsorship. Besides, who even said our goal was sponsorship? It's none of your business, lol. Oh my god. How do you not see that? You're all assuming that this is your problem. Anyway, I'm getting this out now because I will go live in a bit and I'll be blocking all negativity or drama related as usual. If you can't bees without being invasive, then don't bees at all. So you all would be mad too if people were doing the same to you. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Creek native girl, thank you for being here for 11 months. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. Creek says the voice is better than her, really. BMI. I mean, I'm a big fan of the Foodie voice. I like to put it on when I can. Sometimes seeing it in the written word and actually speaking it into existence does improve the message. Thank you. So I feel as if I don't know. Like, why address it? If it's gonna make you mad, why address it? It doesn't need addressing. I mean, it is kind of the universal truth for Foodie that she can't just not talk about a thing, right? Oh, well, all these people are speculating and talking about these things, so I need to talk about the thing. It's like, you really don't. If you don't want people to continue talking about it, you don't necessarily need to address it. So we'll see. Who knows? The great thing about all of this is I don't care. This is just my stories. And, in like a year's time, we'll see where we are. I mean, a year ago, we didn't think we'd be sitting in Kuwait, recently married to a guy that she met online and spoke to for like 3 weeks beforehand. You know what I mean? Kate, hello. Thank you for being here for 8 months, mate. I appreciate it. Kate says, this is giving me life. I'm very glad that you're enjoying, Kate. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, back to Foodie. All right, she then put up this post that says, it is never wise to seek or wish for another's misfortune. If malice or envy were tangible and had a shape, it would be the shape of a boomerang. From Charlie Reese, who I don't know where they're from, but this is clearly from Pinterest. Yes, I rage a lot, but I do hear many people upset that regardless of things I do or say, I always come out on top. You know why? Nope. Because never fully giving up, I still get good karma because my heart is clean. All rages I do are when I'm pushed to an emotional breaking point. Having people cut you down every day can be much at times. Especially when you consider having to defend yourself, regarding false accusations, etc. I rage, but you push the rage, and you enjoy it, so that is your karma, not mine. You see how this works? At the end of the day, I'm not the one making video after video cutting someone down or digging into their past to try and ruin their current happiness. You're all doing that again. Your karma. This is why I am the one living this wonderful, blessed life. Thank God. And you're all picking it apart miserably. Anyway, see yous. See you, Foodie. No, do more of these, Foodie. Do more of these. This is fun. I can get on board with this. This is great. Look, Foodie, if you wish to believe in karma, then you will get yours, and other people may or may not, depending on what they actually believe the universe will give back to them. Also, at the end of the day, as much as Foodie says, well, you're all big meanies and bullies, and you're gonna get what's coming to you, Foodie's own arguments never kind of work with her, they often work against her. At times, Foodie will come online and say, well, you don't know what I do offline. You don't know all of the good things that I don't do on camera. Like, I'm such a good person. I'm so nice. And it's kind of like, well, yeah, but you present yourself as, like, kind of a terrible person online, specifically in the recent past. You kind of present yourself that way. So it's not like no. Your illogical argument does not hold water, and it is not logical, and shut it. And then we have the final one, 18 hours ago. We'll zoom in. So, French fried mega fan, aka Artie Lang. Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking Artie from, I'm thinking Scott Lang from Ant-Man and Artie from Glee. I'm not sure of Chantel's reference, but I don't think those two characters are what she's meaning to get at here. My poor brain. Oh, Cats, hello. It doesn't logical. Exactly, Pack. It doesn't logical. Cats, thank you for the support and the super chats, mate. I appreciate it. Does she mean Katie Lang? I don't know who she... Artie... It says Artie Lang. Sorry, Cats. I will get to your super chat. I'm very easily distracted today. Cat says, hi, Pulps. What do you do when you aren't motivated for a workout, please? I'm struggling through a strength program. Sorry, love your Foodie voice the most. Thank you for loving it the most, mate. I appreciate it. And thank you for the support, Cats. Thank you for your super chat. Motivation's hard. Motivation isn't one of those things that's like perpetual, obviously. And I honestly feel like you have to motivate yourself. So like any positive self-thoughts or self-affirmations I find really helpful at the gym. Like I used to shy away a lot from the mirror because I really didn't like what I was seeing. But now if I'm like, okay, great, it's like 10 or 11 o'clock at night and I really need to go and hit the gym and I really don't feel like it, I'll go into the kitchen, I'll be like, oh, okay, maybe I could have like a big cup of water. Big cup of water helps. A cup of tea and a cup of water will solve all your problems. Not all of them, but maybe some of them. Big cup of water, and then I'll go to the mirror and I'll be just like, oh yeah, what am I doing today? I've got to do chest. And then I'll look at my workout and be like, okay, great, so I've got to do like incline bench press, decline bench press. I've got to do like these workouts, and giving myself like 5 minutes to actually prepare to like get in my gym gear, for instance, and do all of that stuff. By the time I'm like ready to hit the door, I'm more motivated to go to the gym than I am to just turn around and not do it. So if you can get yourself prepared, like if you can get yourself ready to get to the gym, you'll find it takes less effort to actually go and do the thing than to turn around and just go back to bed, if that helps. For me, that's how that works. Thank you for the support. Artie Lang is a comedian who became self-destructive. Oh, I had no idea, Shane, that the reference is entirely missed on me. But I appreciate the clarification. Thank you. Uploaded a video trying to, disgust my husband by posting a video of my messy room from years ago on her channel. So, my husband watched it in detail and then decided to comment that he doesn't care and for her to stay out of our business. Lol. The coward deleted it. Aw, what's wrong, FFG? You don't want to be a proven liar? And who are who are you people calling Chins, by the way, me or her? I'm confused because you are and will always be a sad, miserable weirdo. Anyway, so that's Foodie's updates on the community posts. Again, it sounds like she's having a fabulous honeymoon. And even if it's not a honeymoon, just think about it. She's legitimately on holiday. She's away from the home. She doesn't have to worry about cleaning. She doesn't need to worry about looking after Pete's. We'll talk about that in a minute. She doesn't have to worry about looking after her cats. She doesn't have to worry about anything. She's literally living it up on holidays and just deciding to rage and rage and rage and rage. But not on camera. Ah, well. Oh, okay, Sponge. Thank you. Artie Lang was on Mad TV. I have no idea who this person is. We did have Cuba Rages, Carla. Yeah, but the Cuba Rages kicked in, what, a weekend? And how long are we into Kuwait? Wow, that took a minute. Where are we now? How long are we in Kuwait now for? Like 6 days? I think about 6 days. Anyway, so we're gonna move over into an hour into the live stream. Absolutely get rid of her chat because no thank you. We'll go in at 1.5 times speed. Mr. Creamy Sala is here. Indeed. Oh, did I miss someone? Sorry. Thanks, Lucas. Creek, thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. Thank you for the support, mate. Creek says, "Oh, wanted to let you know I bought a cup with You Deserve a Plate on it, and my mum has stolen it because she loves what's on it." I'm so happy. Just wanted to share. Thank you for sharing, Creek. That makes me incredibly happy. That's great. You deserve a plate and you deserve a cup. Thank you for the super chat, and I'm glad it's getting used. I'm glad your mum's enjoying it. Thank you for sharing. Okay, we're gonna move on to Foodie. Black Cats, hello, thank you for being here for 13 months. Black Cat says, "Happy Thursday, Pops and Chats. Thanks for the motivation." You are more than welcome for the motivation, mate. And that's a really good reminder, Black Cats. Thank you very much. Chat, if you're watching, if you're listening, please make sure that you're enjoying yourself or you're doing something productive. Hell, I will be the background noise if you just want to go, like, I don't know, mow the lawn, hit the gym, bake something fun, take a nap, whatever. I feel as if my voice is incredibly soothing. Until I start screaming. Yumino, thank you for being here, and thank you very much for your support, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. Yumino says, "Shout out to Angelica for doing the thing." Angelica, congratulations, you did the thing. I told her we would congratulate her. We have collectively congratulated her, Yumino. If you want to tell me more, feel free to tag me. I will pass on your message, though, and thank you for the super chat. That's not at all required, but very much appreciated. Thank you, and well done, Angelica. All right, we're going to go. Let's go.
Do a live stream salad.
Now, chat. Like I said, this is really boring, and I'm sure most of you have seen it, so we're just gonna, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip pretty heavy, and I know not everyone's here for the Ambi content, but in all honesty, the Ambi content is far more interesting than the Chantel content today. I promise you. Hey, One, good to see you. And Indy, hello. Daily, thank you very much for being here for 9 months, my friend. I appreciate the support. Daily says, "These 9 months have flown by. Almost a year. We're almost there, mate. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Happy 9 months.
Rose hips do wonder for your skin. Actually, that's why I always put the rose water on my skin pretty much.
Oh, Lion, that's no, absolutely, mate. If you need shenanigans, if you need distraction, if you need advice from someone who doesn't know much, but will offer it anyway, I'm here for you. Just let us know. Back to Foodie. It honestly is a first. It's a first in a while. Okay, no, you go.
You sure that's haram?
Turn it up.
It's so funny.
Lily, my take on today's content is that it's boring as hell, stale as hell, and there is zero chemistry between these two people. Now, I understand there are bigger conversations to have about like sexual chemistry and relationship, or no, romantic, that's the word I'm looking for, romantic chemistry. I understand all of that, but boy howdy, from my perspective and my relationships, I don't see either. But I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Oh, people are funny. He has a beautiful face. He does. I love his face. Missy Moo. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Missy Moo, she still want to trade or something? It was so funny.
I know. We were laughing, Missy Moo. Oh my gosh. My boyfriend is Muslim. Grew up in the West. Most people do.
Again, I can't promise how long I'll get through this. I'll try.
Hold hands in public, yeah. Yeah, we do.
They have just met in person. That's true, Lucas. But again, it is that weird thing of would you be live streaming? Spend some time alone. You don't need to. I don't know. Again, we are all different people. Who am I to judge? I just think I'm trying to put myself in Foodie's position. If I had met a stranger online and decided I'm going to pick up shop and move to a place for 3 months, and they are going to be my husband, I honestly don't. You probably wouldn't hear from me for a while. You might get vlogs. You might get community posts. I might drop into the Discord. I don't think I'd be doing this. No, no, because this is weird.
I look like a Diglett Pokemon.
Pokemon? Which one?
Diglett. I look like Diglett.
Diglett? No, it's not true.
Oh, this is where we talk about Pokemon. Yay!
Aw. Everyone thinks I love Missy Moo for being weird. I love my Mr. Moo, but hello, Salah is a snack. Chantal, beware of SJ who's caught saying that his
Snorlax.
Snorlax. Remember I said that when you were showing me your book?
How dare. Also, how dare. Snorlax, never.
Come on, go people. People say I look like a Snorlax.
I disagree. I don't think you look like a Snorlax. Snorlax is like a blue-green kind of color.
The lazy one. But actually, you are not lazy.
No?
Yeah.
Aw, thank you. I haven't been lazy since...
Snorlax is known for sleeping quite a lot, and also for just being a real chill dude.
Here, huh?
Mm.
Yeah.
Favorite Pokemon? Jolteon. Down. There's like a team of 6 in my brain, but Jolteon is like the speedy zappy boy who has my heart.
No.
Oh, I missed someone. Thanks, Lucas. Sorry.
Yeah. I said
Very
special
distracted
bees are
today.
wrong.
Vink. Thank you, Lucas. Vink, thank you for being here for 21 months, mate. I appreciate it. Vink says, 21 months, I could have had 2 babies in that time frame. I mean, yeah, I guess. you could have. Thanks for being here, Vink.
Oh, God. Goodbye, Wish. Like, gross.
Chat, if you all want to talk Pokemon, we can do it.
Chantal's their population of
It's
over
fine.
people there. Actually, I think Kuwait is like the #1 for obesity in the world.
Yes. Mm. There's,
Yeah.
I think 1 or 2% maybe crimes or, for example, kidnaps or stealing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know what's also sad? Like, I can't even pick anything out of the background to talk about. It's just... Okay, no, we can do this. It's fine. We skipped the first hour. We can do anything.
I've lost them a little bit.
Ooh, Vaporeon, good choice, Nick.
Now, there are things like this. We drove by Hardee's, Raising Cane's.
Hanny, did you see? I think it was... They're remaking Digimon, or they're. I'm out of the Digimon loop. I'm not going to act like I'm telling anybody anything, but I'm pretty sure they're reanimating the first and second season, or they're remastering, retelling like the first or second season or first and second arc. I think something's happening with it. I'm probably very far behind.
The double chicken royal is like, I'm already thinking about it. So you can beat gain weight here, and there's more.
Bulbasaur is a very good boy, Addy. Yes, I was playing a Nuzlocke on this channel at some point, and I had a Bulbasaur, and because Bulbasaur's the best, and I named him Salad. No, I didn't. I named him Lettuce. Cabbage, lettuce. Oh boy, my brain's going. I named him a leafy green.
There's like
Anyway, I also sent him to his demise against a Charmeleon.
little carts. There's something called
Mama.
Lulu. Lulu is an ice cream here. There's little ice cream carts out of like every store outside of it.
Lily, I'm not sure. I mean, this wall looks like the wall that she was filming in front of with the TV screen up on it, and I was sure that looked like a hotel room or something. Kale? Cabbage. No, it was cabbage. It was cabbage.
Every store, and they sell these ice creams that have like Nutella in the center. Oh my god, like it's easy to get fat here, I'm sure.
Thank you, Lottie.
Save
Thank you for the reminder.
me.
I still have that artwork from Dean.
And this abaya is a new abaya.
It's very cute.
I'll show you guys. So I was worried about like plus sizes, but
The cute one, not the sad one.
this is a like size 60. I don't know how the sizes work here for women, but it's pretty baggy. I like it. It goes head to toe. Don't have to worry about layering. It's like really cool for like
Am I
this
sped
environment.
up? This is gonna take it out of me. It's okay.
Raising Cane's. I haven't never had Raising Cane's.
One, I can't remember who my favorite Digimon was.
Yeah. Thanks for the super chat.
I mean, they're all great.
Mission
No,
accomplished.
I think Izzy's when it digivolved into Kabuterimon, because it kind of reminded me of
Thanks for the super chat.
of
You guys been cooking?
Heracross. Brain, what are you doing? Who? Hey, mate. Thanks for being here for 11 months. Who says he could at least look interested? I mean, yeah, I don't know what this... Maybe the dynamic will just, like, get more interesting. I don't know. I don't understand.
Together.
I'm trying to understand.
Okay, Salah, I am 180 centimeters. Would I be a tall female in Kuwait? Yes, I think so. I think you can be top 20.
How many centimeters?
180.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I'm 155. Oh, I heard a cat.
Mm-hmm.
A stray
Yeah,
cat.
there's a cat on the outside.
I like the Chantal. You seem more at peace. Thank you, Trixie. I do. I'm a lot happier. Like, there's a lot of changes going on in me. Like, I don't know. You guys know.
Do we know?
Atomic. Is Sam calling?
Sam calling.
Yeah.
Alright, this is where we start playing the skip game. Oh my god. Can't be bothered.
You're 5'11", Tracy? Please feed the kitties. They have a lot of food, eh? They find food out in the...
Yeah.
There's always...
Cringe, hello mate. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the support. Cringe says, told my husband these two were married and showed him parts of the stream. He told me I was talking out of poop. Also, Gabumon was your fave. Don't have... Gabumon's a good choice. There's no bad choice for Digimon. They're all iconic, Cringe. You can't go wrong. Even Paddington has a place, you know. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, look, in a vacuum, I would not presume, and this is all about assumptions and being incorrect, sure, whatever, because we know the reality is that they're married, apparently. I would not presume that these two met a month ago, married a week ago, and this is some type of whirlwind romance relationship thing going on. Having a little bit more knowledge about the situation, still can't see it, but sure, whatever.
Barbecue meat. That's why they're around, because there's a lot of meat.
The thing is, if she's telling this story and this is her truth and this is how it's being presented, it's a boring story.
Really, you walk outside sometimes.
And you wouldn't think getting married to someone I met a month ago, a week ago, and moving halfway across the planet would be a boring story. But it turns out it can be.
And like,
Morning, Deb. Deb? D-Rob, sorry.
By the way, too many people, including me, yeah, we throw the food when we finish. We give them the food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, outside in the small park.
Oh, okay.
Outside.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Oh, sorry, I missed someone. So chewing on.
No.
Who did I miss?
Not really.
Oh, Kerry. Kerry, thank you for being here for 14 months, mate. I appreciate it. Kerry says she's more like wheezing or Garbador. Look. I don't want to do the Jigglypuff family. I could see Jigglypuff. You know, she likes to sing. She gets mad sometimes. I can see Jigglypuff. Thank you for being here.
Keeb's mom, Salah, did you get past? Oh.
Yeah, Bunny, he seems bored. We, the audience, seem bored. Chantel seems to only be doing this for Lord knows what reason.
Goodbye. I don't understand that, but it sounds gross. What happened?
And she puts you to sleep.
St. Peter, are you married?
As.
Duh, yes.
Yo.
Hello, Island. Good to see you.
Sinful Princess, how will living arrangements work when you have to go back to Canada? I'd hate to be away from my husband like that. Yeah, that will be hard for sure, Sinful, but who knows, like, what will happen in the future, so. If we had to be separated, for sure, that would be hard.
What do you mean, if you had to be separated? What is your plan? I'm not convinced this is real. I'm just not convinced.
Thanks for the super chat, Caroline.
This is some poor pantomime of a situation.
Can we get a tiny, tiny bit of PD, a little pop of chemistry? I love you so much, all the way from California.
Yeah, a hug. How about a hug?
Babies and babies. I think we are very affectionate with each other. Like, we're always, like, very...
I am being gaslit. I am. Where's the leak? It's coming from inside the house. Okay, whatever. Again, affection is subjective. It is one of those things that is personal and up to you. And something so much as like the slightest like touch of the hand can be, you know, a lot for a lot of people. I totally understand that. But my God, guys, stop it. Stop it.
Endearing to each other, calling each other honey and baby, and you know, like, I don't know, we don't have to like be in private and make out on camera to show that we love each other. That's just...
I don't care about making out. It's just like we humans have the lizard brain function of being able to look at two people who are interacting and recognize chemistry between them. Right? It is built into our ancestral brain to be able to read social cues. I'm not seeing it. I don't like being told like I'm mad. I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
It's not how people do things here. people are just very conservative and respectful and different. I know it's like different for you guys. You pick out your own ring. We went together. We did it together. Like, picked out our rings together.
Yes.
Why did you pick out your... Okay, whatever. I'm so done.
Hi, AMC.
She talks about picking out her ring and doing all of this stuff. I don't understand.
Yes, I have. Met Sal's family friends.
Maybe I need to get married. Maybe I need to live this experience to truly understand what Foodie Beauty has done.
It can be gross. Yeah, it's honestly
very concerning. No, confusing for me.
Like, I always get annoyed when I see people doing that. Like, get a room or whatever, you know?
I mean, Lucas, that's actually a very strong point. Yes. I don't need to know those details whatsoever, but it's just that, like, even without all of that, just the two people that we're watching, what is happening?
I'm taking the high road. I'm trying. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes I get mad. Yeah, like, I don't understand people who are like, oh, she's raging. Yes, you purposely know that it's gonna happen. Like, I have to be, like, responsible.
Yes, one. No, you correct me. Yes, 2 wolves and then 2 lizards inside of each wolf. Thank you for
not
reminding
doing that
me.
myself. I have to, like, control my feelings, but at the same time, like, whenever you have people constantly attacking you or digging in your, like, deep personal past for things to try to ruin your life or calling places or, you know what I mean? It's just country girl forever. Member for 18 months. So good to see you. Be happy and safe. Love you. Thank you, country girl. Ready to freebies. No, I never did that, Quinn. When? What? Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about something, but I don't remember now. Damn.
I don't know. He seems bored to me. Bored as hell.
But yeah, of course I miss my cats. I know you asked me about that. Whatever. Block. Please and thank you. Thanks. Yeah, if you don't want to be blocked, just be respectful, please. When you share, people complain when you share too much. Now you are being private.
I imagine the Three Stooges are probably not having a good time at the moment as well.
And that's a
They're probably a little bit upset.
problem too. You cannot make everyone happy. Absolutely. Like, I'm always gonna have haters. Like, but here's the thing. I don't mind if you hate me. You don't have to like me. But just, like, I don't know. Just don't watch me or something. Like, just, like, you don't have to, like Trisha Paytas' video, for example. Like, I actually felt bad for her. Like, who cares if she's controversial? It doesn't matter if you don't like her. Like, you don't have a right to call, like, people...
Oh, she's so quiet. Chat, I am so sorry. I am not even watching my levels.
Doctor and telling them not to, like, let her get pregnant and stuff. Like, that is insane. That is a disgusting low that people should never go to. Like, don't be invasive. Don't do that. Just don't do it.
Again, personally, I prefer the hands-off situation type of deal. We are literally just watching somebody's stories. I recognize these are people in a different reality to mine, and that's okay.
Yes. Yes, Tracy. So yes, I do rage, but I feel like I have reason sometimes, like, you know? I don't know, it's just obvious. Like, with FFG, it's obvious she's so bothered and like, you know, people like her, like, or them, like, just, like, if when they see you start to be happy and do better in life, they want to rub it in your face, like, you're not, no, we're going to remind you of your past. We're going to remind you of this. It doesn't matter, right?
Well, I mean, the thing is with watching Foodie's past content is that it exists, and it still exists, and it's still relevant because it is who Foodie was, and there's every damn potential that it is who Foodie will continue to be. It's still relevant. A lot of people might be watching Foodie for the first time in this stream. Probably not. She's probably not going to hit the algorithm that hard. But someone might watch Foodie for the first time in this stream and have absolutely no idea about who this person is or what their platform has been over the last 5 years on this channel. Especially not with scrubbing the channel clean, you know.
Yes.
Then they might find other people who say, you know, she's kind of a bigot and she said all of this, you know, all of these slurs and never really apologized for anything and thought it was a really good idea to, like, you know, mock large groups of people based on pretty much anything you can think of. So, yeah. And then they might be confused and say, well, what are you talking about? When did she say this? Oh, you know, during, like, this entire period of time, or... But she's changed. She's a different person. That's how easily these things happen. It only takes a month.
Because everybody in the world, they have a bad past, and they just try to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yes, everyone deserves another chance at that. Like, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, I've done a lot of dumb things with my life, and I've been irresponsible, but I don't have a criminal record, and I've never hurt anybody. Like, I've never, yeah.
Yeah.
Faith! Oh my god, Faith, hi! Welcome back! Ready to remies! Do you play soccer?
Yes.
Yes, Ted?
Especially in the school, before. Every day.
Yeah, of course I was nervous, Mimi. Sinful was the process for major player was easy and familiar for marriages. It's very just pretty much the same as, you know,
Oh no, someone was actually asking about the process of the marriage there. I'd be interested in that. Wouldn't you all be interested in that? How does the process of marriage between Sala and Foodie, how did that work? How did that pan out? Did they have to go down to like a government organization? Did they have to go, or like, I don't know, is there a department that you have to go to? I'm pretty sure for Foodie as a Canadian citizen, there would have to be some exchange of paperwork between like local authorities and recognized organizations and like the Canadian government, so that they would be aware to update Foodie's status as a married person. I don't know. I think people would be very interested in the process of marriage that you two went through. But we're not seeing that. Instead, we're getting hanging out on the couch and chilling.
This marriage over there was easy. And looking for marriages, it's very just pretty much the same as, you know, anywhere else.
It's pretty much just the same as anywhere else. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that non-answer. Appreciate it.
Sort of different document, but no diggity. Well, saying people need to cool it. You're going to scare him off, and you won't be scared away, huh? If he hasn't been scared away yet. Down under. So happy for you both. I'm loving your vlogs, and Kuwait looks amazing. Be happy, you beautiful beezer. Oh my gosh, 30. Oh my god. Down under. Thank you so much for your kind super chat. That means a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will use it to Kuwait bees. Ow, I pinched my chin with my...
Oh, I see. That's what it is, Brandon.
Yeah,
he really wants to
pump
pump
it. Yeah,
it.
they are. He's clearly much nicer. Miss Moonbear, he's clearly much nicer than the first one. Well, I look forward to seeing what happens. You look happy. I hope it's genuine. Can you share any details of the wedding? Miss Moonbear, thank you. I can't right now, but maybe in the future.
She is indeed a little fake. Better, yes. A little
Maybe
fake.
a video or something will be out. Who knows? Quinn, every time you say I owe something, the amount of money, it always gets bigger every time you send a super chat. Like, first it was like, what, $30,000, 60. Quinn, go away. Just get blocked, yeah. Salad is hottie McHottie. Have you? Yes, hatching baby bees there. I have met some. No one blocks Quinn. You are super brave. I've never even been on a plane and flew all the way to Kuwait. Thank you. Yeah, it was tough. Like,
I mean, when you think about it, this content is just weird. It's Foodie engaging with her chat, and that has always been, well, for a long time, that's kind of been the baseline content for the lives, right? There's nothing actually interesting going on. Foodie's not reacting to something, for instance. Foodie hasn't got topics that she's bringing up. She's not like running Q&As necessarily. Well, I mean, I guess it is literally just a conversation between her live chat and herself. And then Sala's just kind of sitting in the back moderating the chat. I mean, I understand he engages a little bit through all of this, but I don't know, dude. This is as engaging as this content is for me, because it makes me remember that, you know, I should go out and do all of the damn things and take care of myself. And that's ultimately what this content continues to be, regardless of what Chantel decides to do with it. I don't know. Are you guys enjoying this? Like, I don't know if you're enjoying this. This doesn't feel like you're enjoying this. This feels labored, you know?
it was hard. Like, I had to keep my anxiety in check, but it wasn't impossible. So if something's not impossible, then, like, I go through phases in life where I'm on like a downward spiral. Sometimes I'm just depressed and life gets in the way. That happens, right? But then I get myself out of it, or I like to try to. Like, I'm not just gonna lay down and die. So, okay, member for 9 months. Howdy, Queen Beezer. I missed you. Welcome, King Beezer, to the community. Much love to you both. Thank you for the warm welcome.
And I guess the thing that I also want to recognize is that I fully acknowledge that, like, everybody's relationship is going to be different. 2 or more people and their relationship, whether or not it is married, like, sexual in nature, friends, acquaintances, whatever. The dynamics between 2 or more people is always going to be subjective. It is always going to be based on the individual and that individual's connection. And I fully respect and understand that. I also fully understand and respect that there are relationships out there that do not adhere to the popularity of romance and sex being necessary. I get it. I absolutely understand it. Shout out to all my ace buddies. My issue with being told anything in that realm for Foodie is Foodie's past conversations about relationships specifically. I don't get it. You do not just change in a day. You don't go from fucking a married man complaining about things being too big or too small, throwing used condoms around your luxury villa bedroom, saying how you got trounced by, you know, Big Turk. Like, this is the same person that we're watching. So I feel so gaslit. I feel so out of sorts because it's like a whole new personality, specifically when it comes to discussion and interest surrounding sexual intimacy. It's weird. It's inconsistent, and my brain very much works on the logic of consistencies, and Chantal has legitimately just changed character. That's all. That's what it is. I just have to sit back and recognize that this is an entirely new, different person now. At least that's how she's trying to present it. Because everything in the past no longer matters. All of the terrible things she said about people, all of the horrible things that she's done, all of the rages, all of the drunkenness, all of the drug, like, inebriation, none of that, the messy room, like, judge whatever you want to judge, her actions, but they have always been her actions and her words, not ours. We are literally just watching. So to sit here and have listened to 2 years of, oh my god, he's so sexy, let me draw you a shape of his dong, like, now let's go on the Tinder talks, to sit through 2 years of that, and then to accept the fact that Foodie's a brand new person, and none of that existed, and it never was who she was. It was all an act. I can't get on board with that. That is a pill that is too hard to swallow. Anyway, sorry.
Okay.
Good morning, Wonder. Hello.
Congrats to you both. If you're happy, that's all that matters. Seeing people want to bring you down is gross.
Thank you, Harvey.
Thank you, eating
Oh,
with
Poop, I'm
a
sorry,
K.
mate. Are you okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, eating with also.
Oh, Harley. I just wanted to wish you both
Yeah.
well.
Yeah,
You
hang
look
out,
happy.
mate. We're here for
You saw us.
distraction.
Very nice. Bless you both. Thank you, Harley gal. Actually, I was really surprised that, like, how
That's fair, Lily. That's a good perspective.
nice you are. I mean, you're just so much sweeter, like, than I imagined.
Merci beaucoup.
There,
Gracias.
Can Stella,
Dankeschön.
can Stella come to Texas?
Spasibo.
And I'm not saying that people can't, like, grow and develop and become different. I get it. But I also recall sitting here 2 years ago being told, oh my god, you guys, I just had the best night. We did 5 lines. I smoked meth. Like, I don't get it. I legitimately don't get it. I don't get it. Just because knowing all of those things are such struggles and hurdles for people to overcome, and they require energy and willpower and focus and work and time and all of those things. And I understand Foodie's journey over the last 2 years has been a lot. It's been a lot. But for this to be the result of a whirlwind romance and getting married on the other side of the planet, and it's just so bland. I can't swallow it.
In all languages, shukran.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's
Oh, we had a new member. Sorry, Pack. Thank you. Thank you for yelling at me. Thank you, always. Lordy, it's Geordie. Hello. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Welcome. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I hope you have a fun time and enjoy the shenanigans in the chat.
in all languages. Is he a Pisces?
Thanks, Pac.
Doesn't really believe in horoscope, but his birthday's October 4th, so what does that make him? Not a Pisces. I can't remember.
Miss Moonbear.
And
can
Lottie,
Salah give
thank
us
you for
an
yelling.
arm wiggle?
I'm so sorry.
Hi, Bezos.
That's his arm wiggle for you guys. Milky, member for 5 months. Congrats, you two. I had a little cry on your first vlog going to Kuwait. I wish you both so much happiness. Ella, please treasure our girl. Thank you, Milky. Ready to review?
Did I say super chat? I meant membership. Oh, Lordy, it's Geordie. Welcome to the channel, my friend. I appreciate the support. Welcome to Pulpster. I am the worst. Wake up, Zach. Get more tea.
Hi,
I'm
Ariel.
very bullied today.
How you been? So I keep adjusting this. I know it's like when I'm not wearing a wig, I'm
Chelsea, hello. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You didn't leave a message, but if you'd like to, just at me.
always fixing my
Say
hijab.
hi.
When I was used to wear wigs, I used to always be fixing my wig, and now it's my hijab. Yeah.
Lane, it's because I'm
Hello?
embarrassed.
Libra. Oh, he's a Libra. He's a Libra. Oh, speak to Dutch.
It's
He
always
just knows the
time for
first few
tea.
words in German. Or is it Deutsch?
What?
German. Someone asked,
Who was talking with?
look at VI Peasant Cheeseburgers. Or are you on
I'm not gonna lie, we're skipping. I don't care.
the Turtles game?
Oh, yeah.
I suck at it.
Nintendo and Atari.
Yeah, and we've been
Like, did
playing
I
it.
even react? I didn't react to the vlog the other day of going to the Kuwait Towers. I just didn't care. I watched it twice. There was nothing in it apart from, oh my gosh, the room's moving. That's it.
Party
That's all
games.
it was.
In there. Golden Girl, we all have one life to live. Have fun and be. Thank you, Golden Girl. Thanks for being here for so long. Ready, share reviews? Sally, you were good.
Carolina, I wanted to hate Salah, but on yesterday's vlog, I noticed that how gentlemanly like he was with you, and he scored some points with me.
Aw,
Thank you.
thank you. That's so nice. Love doing it.
What,
There's a lot of, actually, towards the end, there's a lot of weird, like, compliments. I don't know.
You finally get a good guy and people are still not happy. Yeah, I don't know if, like, people, like, they just constantly, like, it's like their job. They have to find things to find fault with, like, for their content to keep up. Like, I actually feel bad for them. Like,
I don't care about Salah. I don't care. Whatever. We came to the hurdle of don't trust strangers on the internet. She managed to overcome that, and now we're married on the other side of the planet. It is what it is. We're where we're at. Great. I was thinking Kuwait was going to be interesting. Do you, gal? But, like, again, your very, very long and sordid history has proven that you are not actually a good person as much as you try to present yourself to be. You have never taken... you have never acknowledged your own faults or worked on any of them or apologized for a lot of stuff. So, okay.
Exactly. When the people, they don't have a content, they need the other to get views and money. Is famous. As everybody knows that this game.
yeah.
Oh, it is a game? Is it a game? Is it a game, Mr. Sala? Okay, just remember that your wife, decided to shout out your gaming channel the other day. I hope that video did well.
So just ignore these people.
Yeah.
And live your life.
Yeah. Like, that's what I was like. I felt like, I'm like, why am I, like, raging over, like, this stuff? Because, like,
Ham hat, be careful. You'll strain something.
it's like, I'm the one, like, I was, like, sitting with my manager and I'm like, I have, like, an opportunity.
She was not sitting with her manager. She was on a live chat function on her phone.
Like, here to grow my channel and, like, turn positive leaf. And I guess it's just disheartening sometimes to just see people, like, just constantly trying to bring you down over dumb stuff. I want to make you insecure to feel like you're not good enough to go through with these changes.
Hey, Foodie, here's a piece of advice. Don't watch the reaction channels. Disengage. If you don't like it, don't watch.
You know what I mean?
Hi, Linda.
And
Good to
sometimes
see
I
ya.
do wonder, like, sometimes I would have a bit of insecurity about it. And it's like, no, don't be like that. Like, like, Salah was actually, like, my rock in that situation. He was always like, don't listen to them, don't listen to them, don't listen to them.
Don't watch them is even better advice.
Fupa! Hey, wet turtle farts. Salah, good advice. Yes, Fupa. I miss you. Congratulations on wedding. We miss your teaser. Thank you. Ready, set,
The non-drama.
Yeah, ignore that.
KJ,
You are allowed to
non-drama.
change 100 times a year if you want. Yes. Salah is fine.
Football Prince, can she change the picture?
Oh, yeah, Fupa Princess, do you mind changing the picture to something more covered, please?
Sala, you do realize we can hear you.
Thank you.
You don't need to convey the message through Chantal. We can hear you, mate. It's okay.
I'm trying to keep my body offline now, as you all can appreciate, I hope.
I mean, would have appreciated that a year ago, to be entirely honest. But you do you. I remember, again, just another argument that doesn't make any sense in the narrative. It's my body. People can come on YouTube and wear whatever they want. They can wear swimwear. Why can't I do it? Why are you shaming me? Stop shaming me. Develops into, now I am a modest individual. And that's fine. I understand that that is a gurney for people as well. I get it. I'm not trying to take that, like, in any type of way against anybody. But for Foodie specifically, the fact that we have watched her life over the last 5 years, none of this makes sense.
Boom, boom. You're gonna kick people because me. Okay, so here's the thing. At the end of the day, you are human and have feelings. People can be cruel. Yes, Faith. So here's the thing. Yeah. So here's the thing with that. Like, Pete's is a friend. It was never my intention, and he's aware of this, to ever
Ooh. Tea.
live with him ongoing. Like, to never... My priorities in life have changed, like, to the point where I found love. I'm married. I want to have a family. I want to do different things with my life. So yes, it's not about being mean. It's not about being a bad friend. It's not...
Sorry, I'm watching Sala's face, because I don't need to watch Foodie. I know what she's going to be
not
looking like while she says this.
about that at all.
Right, so this is the comment, which is essentially, I'm dropping Pete's.
Good to see you in your wedding gown.
I hope she actually had a conversation with Pete's before leaving, being like, hey, so I'm going to get married, and, like, when I come back, this isn't going to work out. So, buttons. Or I wonder if she's just planning to do the thing that she was going to do with the luxury mansion and just, like, stop paying rent and not tell the real estate. And then they're going to be shocked again.
Langley. Maybe. Pizza's not Chantal's husband. Yes. Yeah, I'm not responsible for, like, everyone's responsible for themselves, and life changes,
Oh, really, Boop? That is sad.
circumstances change,
Pizza's not been told at this point. Ooh.
and I can assure you everyone is doing fine, No married woman should be living with their ex. Doesn't make her a bad friend. Exactly. Things have changed.
You know what makes you a bad friend, though? Not actually organizing you or Pete's to, like, have any type of, I don't know, stability in this situation. That makes you a bad friend. It makes you a bad friend not to have initiated a conversation about what the next, I don't know, 3-6 months is going to look like for your living conditions. That makes you a bad friend. The word is selfish. That's the word we're looking for. Selfish.
Hi, Brooke. Rosetta Stoned. Welcome to my pizza drinks and peas.
Sorry, also chat while enjoying my boba. Apologies with the chewing. But if you'd like to hit the like button while you're hanging out, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate that. Please and thank you.
It's time for pee. Yes.
Yes, exactly, Aisha. Very good answer.
Yes, Aisha's answer, yes.
Because it's logical things. No need to ask that question.
Yeah.
How a married wife talk with ex-boyfriend doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes a bit of sense when that's her home and it's where she lives and she literally traveled the planet to marry an internet stranger. It makes about as much sense as all of that if you want to get sensual.
Like, Pizza's been my friend for many, many, many years, so it's a different situation, and Salah's understanding of that.
We all have friends.
Yeah.
Only with full respect, with limit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's already given the vibe of not liking Pete's. Damn. Maybe you all three should get on a conference call or something. Just have a chat. Talk it out.
So, how do you say Aisha?
Aisha.
Aisha.
In Arabic, Aisha.
Oh.
Some people, they say Aisha, not Aisha.
I say Aisha.
It's only Aisha.
Wait,
Aisha.
is Pat
Aisha.
yelling at me
Okay,
again?
now I know. Aisha.
She's answered smartly, by the way.
No.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
Everything's okay.
I think she understands too more.
Yeah.
How Sally would feel as a husband. I think if Pete is really Chantal. Yes, if Pete is fine with it, he's not.
Hot Wasabi, hello my friend. Thank you very much for being here for 9 months. Hot Wasabi says, get such bad vibes from him. He knows what it is. I have no idea. Look, I don't presume to know anything. At the start of it, Chantal was changing a lot of behaviours, and it was like, oh, those are some red flags in terms of, just changing behaviours because of a potential new relationship. These seem kind of drastic. And then there was the safety of it all being like, you've never met this person. How do you even know? How do you even know? And yet here we are in Kuwait, and maybe it is a Disney tale. Maybe this is true love. Maybe this is what true love looks like. This might be it. But at the end of the day, the only way we, audience, are going to get to know Mr. Creamy, Salah, is through things like these live streams and these vlogs. And, much like Chantal, if you go back in time and you start watching from the very beginning of Chantal's content, no one could have predicted or presumed the character that developed over that time. So I will say, just give it time. The proof will be in the pudding, not in the eating.
Not complaining. He's fully aware of it.
Hey, Punky.
Nothing drama here. Quinn, that's also not your business. Like, this is what I mean by things that are changing. Like, people knowing about my personal financial business and everything, like who pays what in the household, that's all no one's business. It's never been anyone's business.
You like to bring that business to your channel, though.
I didn't mind sharing that for a long time, or maybe I just didn't realize how it would negatively impact me in the future, but definitely not a smart thing to do, I don't think.
A smart thing to do is pay your taxes. Just shout out to everyone out there who's being responsible and paying your taxes. Good job.
Yes.
Fupa Princess, she didn't change the picture again.
Oh, okay, so I'll just block it. What is your point, Boom Boom? Like, Salah's aware of all these things. Again, these are all things in my past from, like, many, many, many years ago. So, what's your point?
Back.
Salam.
Hey, Sweetie, good to see you.
You're beautiful. I'm so happy to see the changes in you. Proud of you. Congratulations to you both. Wishing you like... Thank you, Rosetta. Thank you.
Okay, we're 1 hour in.
I think goodbye for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. No man will want... No, exactly. No man would want their woman living with another man. And that's, you know, that was my living arrangement. And that's...
It was, and it was one that you could have, I don't know, given the heads up to your housemate about that things were changing.
In the future, we're working towards something else. Like, you know, it's... Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Are you two coming back to Canada married as a couple? Is that how this is working? And Pete's is out and you're going to hang out in the luxury villa? And what was the plan with the mansion exactly? Or were you going to get a different place and just expect Pete's mum to pay? What was the plan? What was the plan? Where's the plan? Or are you staying in Kuwait? My God. What is the plan?
YouTube crashed. Like, I think you guys match so well. Let me bring it closer a bit. He's adorable. So much more of a softer character. He is, yeah. He's very nice.
Her chat are enjoying Zala.
The pic was inappropriate. Yeah, we asked for them to change it, so.
Aisha said her past doesn't matter. Allah knows her true heart.
Her true heart. Yes. Yes. Chantal, truly the kindest individual on the planet. Just filled with love. Filled with love. All right, then. Lux, thank you for being here for 15 months. Lux says, eating salad right now for dinner. How fitting. I hope you enjoy your salad, mate. Thank you for being here for 15 months, and thank you very much for the support. And please feel free to let me know what you have in that fabulous salad. Full of love. Her community tab was not full of love. Also, Mr. Sala, we have to talk about you and the words that you choose to use, including the R slur, which you two are now sharing as a quality. And continued trait, and maybe don't continue to use that word, either of you, please and thank you. But also, it's weird.
Exactly.
Yes.
Weird. Yes, thank you, Aisha. Aisha.
I think we must give Aisha the moderator also with us.
Yeah, really. No. Whenever I have moderators, it's drama. So, yeah.
We've got one right now.
It's your apartment anyway. Yes. I've been married a long time and I never discuss my sex life, finances, or troubles. Exactly, Golden Girl. In a respect, when you're trying to have a relationship, it's just respectful to the other person not to discuss those things, you know? I mean...
The problem is you've had all of these discussions with your audience multiple times over. You have brought a lot of you to the internet, so your audience has been around for a while. This is not new news.
You didn't change it. So, yes.
Yeah,
Ponce
and
said,
it's pretty bad.
Aisha is the new Lambo.
I'm sure Lambo is going to feel great about that.
That would make so many people mad. I'm good. She don't want that, okay?
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, we don't really need moderate. Like, we're okay. I mean... Yeah, you should really... When the clouds part, welcome to... What happened to Lambo? No! Panel 1L. Welcome to Bramport Music. Ready to peace.
Flop era. Has Salah met Simi yet? Did he ask for your hand?
Oh, interesting, Sponge. Thank you.
Sneeze
Sexy
is-
boy.
Simi, your mom, yeah?
Yeah. Yes, he has. And, yes, he has.
Nice. Thanks, Lottie.
Yes.
Yes to everything. I didn't think you'd be live streaming again. Thanks, When the Clouds part. I know that you guys, it's not the same phasing as usual, and maybe the members will change. I can't force people to stick around if they're mad at me for whatever reason, so...
And I honestly think the thing is, like, her audience will recede, you know? It's like waves. The interest will get pulled. If all of this... It's just really bland. It's really, really bland. So unless they lean into some drama, which might happen, like, who knows? But... yeah, I don't see Foodie's channel taken off as a like travel vlog lifestyle channel. And these live streams are certainly nothing good so far. So
But I am enjoying just having normal conversation, like mature conversation with you guys. Like more so,
Pete's
I
and
think, than
Chantal
the
law,
other kind of bees in a way.
They were in high school together. They moved out together. They got engaged. There's more there. It's not important. They got engaged. Chantal cheated on Pete's. Pete was interested in an open relationship. Foodie said no. Foodie got with BB. BB was the person she cheated on with Pete's, right? I think that's how that worked. Anyway, then Pete's was kind of just besties while she was with BB. They went out and ate places, and he featured in some of the content. And then when BB broke up with Foodie, because that's how that happened, Pete's decided to put his name on a lease and let Foodie live with him. That's it in short.
Sometimes I get in the mood to be like silly, but not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting too old for it. I don't know. Change isn't a bad thing. Yeah. Can we get a TGI Fridays piece at someday? Yeah, someday.
Very soon.
Yeah. TGI Fridays.
Sala, when are you eating on camera? Because I kind of feel like if we're going to lean into like the couples channel, mukbang couples, I feel like that might be something. Probably not though.
They have a TGI Fridays, a Hardee's. What else? Raising Cane's. Like I was like planning on doing a food tour like in the West Coast because we don't have Raising
That's what you missed on Glee.
Cane's,
Exactly.
and I have to go all the way to like California or something. So now I can just eat it here.
It's gonna be a nice motivation for you.
He's doing. Oh, you want the eyebrow thing?
What? Oh, this one?
Oh, you're so funny. Maldives. Oh my gosh, yeah.
I hate it. I hate it here.
I saw that Cane's.
This is not my sense of humor.
See, I filmed it for just because I'm like, yeah, they want to see the fast food.
Friday's bees.
Fridays bees.
I hate it so much.
I think you guys
I can't tell you how much I hate this.
will have a lot of fun eventually.
Jesus.
Like, you'll see that things are good and real, and you'll feel a lot better.
Oh, God.
Stop fidgeting. Sorry, Carolina. That's like another question. Like I'm ignoring them, but like why would you answer that? Like, why is that your business? This makes my heart so happy. Thanks you. Will we be getting more live streams? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Why did you have to look to him? It's your channel, miss.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Clout, thank you for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Clout says he seems disgusted by her food fixation. I mean, I'm still keen. We haven't seen them sit down and eat a meal together. Just another box that we haven't ticked on relationship bingo, I suppose. Although then again, like live stream eating together is a very specific box, I guess. And look, if he wants to be private about not eating on camera, whatever. I don't care. But it is just, if we're going to write a list of foodies' hobbies, mukbanging on camera is kind of in it. So,
Yes, do the eyebrow so the
very short list of hobbies.
reactors can rage on it. I like this dry sense of humor. You want to put on your... That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I won't stay on much longer because I'm kind of tired, but Humble Pie, welcome to
It was an hour.
recipes. Like, whenever I, like, made the declaration with my intention to do that, exactly, like, the fact that people are now trying to, like, rub it in my face that this is how I was before is just so wrong to me on their part. But that's why I made that post. Like, that's their karma. Like, that's, at the end of the day, I see people saying that. Why is she always so lucky? Why is she always still so happy? Why is she always this and that? Because at the end of the day, like, I rage in defense of myself. I don't go out there and make a channel. Like, I rage in defense of myself. I don't go out there and make a channel and talk about how your room was dirty, how bald you are, how fat you are when I'm fat myself. I don't do that to people, okay? When I rage, it's out of self-defense, always.
Because you have a good heart, honey.
I'm sorry. Sala, my dude, my guy, listen. Chantel's heart may be many things. Good is not the word I would use to describe it.
Thank you, BB.
Afwan, Haiti, Afwan.
I can't take how sweet you are sometimes. I'm not used to it, honestly.
Your red cheeks.
Do you want to talk about Christmas last year and how good Chantel's heart was? Or Cuba? Or Pumped Up Kicks? Or, like, there's just a list. There's an ever-growing list. There's an ever-growing list of times that Chantel's heart was not so good.
Hi. Poncho. Oops. What did I say?
And I will not be gaslit into believing that Chantel has changed as an individual whatsoever. Especially considering the community post that is surrounding all of this. No thank you.
You have always been defiant on your former self and called everyone a shamer for saying anything about it. Yeah.
What does Habibi mean? My love.
My love. Thank God he has good dental hygiene. He has perfect teeth.
Milky said, so lovely.
Thank you. It's a weird feeling, isn't it? Yeah, it is really weird. It's like peaceful in a way, like I can't explain.
Faithfully, the
He seems tired.
sunstorms here.
I'm also tired.
Yeah.
Not yet. No, it's already finished.
Tired of this.
So it was in summer.
Yeah, but they have them bad here. Oh yeah. Hey.
It's interesting.
Also, can we not forget the whole... Like, he's a month between work at the moment. I just need to make sure that that's actually happening in December. Because, like, Foodie lies. Again, Foodie lies and we need to keep track of the narrative.
By the way, it's very nice.
They're not
We
dangerous.
like
That's
it.
lovely to meet
Oh,
you.
you like
Hello.
them?
No, no,
As long as you're smart.
Sarah,
people who
hello.
have the asthma.
Linda,
only.
hello.
Yes,
Oh.
it will be a problem.
Like me.
So better to be at the home.
Yeah, I don't plan on being here in the summer, guys. Like that's one thing I could never do.
True, thank you very much for the support and super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Who says, who asked why is Foodie so lucky? Scams, TV, drug addiction. No, thank you. Yeah, look, I agree. After watching Chantal's content for so long, I do not consider her a lucky individual. Well, I mean, lucky in some regard in that, like, worse things haven't happened, you know, but there's still some pretty bad things that have happened. So I guess the phrase lucky being subjective in all things, but yeah, I don't know. I certainly think Chantal puts herself in very dangerous and precarious situations, and things could have gone a lot worse a lot of the time.
It's goes up to like 60 degrees Celsius. Like that's like what 120
It all started when she took boba tea from a stranger.
Fahrenheit. Thank you, Ashley. I love it too.
Don't take drinks from strangers.
There were many options. There was like a whole case of gold rings, and I really liked this one. Kind of traditional looking.
About the temperature. In Kuwait last year it was 71 degrees.
Wow. Where did you get your abaya? Okay, so we're
Okay, great. It's hot in Kuwait.
gonna go abaya shopping one of these
Got
days.
it.
I'm gonna take you to
Hey,
Dream.
Lauren.
Should we take you to Dreamworld?
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta go to Dreamworld. You guys are gonna love it. It's like a
We're going to the Gold Coast? Dreamworld on the Gold Coast is great. It's got roller coasters. It's got... No, it's not Warner Brothers. Who is it? It's the other ones. It's got people in outfits. It's got tigers. That's pretty sad, actually. Their area's nice, but they walk the cubs on chains sometimes, and that's a bit sad. But they've got some other animals that seem happier, and it's a theme park here in Australia. Is it? It's not Disney. It's not Disney. No, because we've got Movie World on the Gold Coast, which is Warner Brothers characters and DC characters. I think Scooby-Doo. There's a Scooby-Doo spooky coaster there. Anyway, I can't remember.
Walmart. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Lois. Sala, do you feel uncomfortable reading the chat?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, Dreamworld's a little bit more like rides focused and a little less like charactery.
Oh, goodbye. Ricardo, she's happy and you don't have her life, girl. They just wish this was all fake. And they want
Fit and Kirby, a pleasure to see you today. Thank you for being here for 15 months, and I'm sorry that I can't talk. Fit says, 2022 has been wild. What will 2023 bring? Who knows? I mean, I'm invested. I'm also Zach. I'm invested. I want to see where this goes. I just don't trust any of it. I don't trust anything that Chantal presents. It doesn't matter who it is, doesn't matter what it is. Anything that Chantal says, I don't trust. I will believe it when I see it. And hey, we got to Kuwait, and we got married, apparently, to Salah. So, who knows?
you sad and hurt. They live off the hurt and pain. So let me read that again, because that's actually what's really going on. Beautiful big souls. FFG, eat your heart out. And not just her, but all of them like her. She is happy and you don't have her life. Girl, they just wish, this is the part. They just wish this was all fake and they want you sad and hurt. They live off the hurt and pain you used to have. Love you, girl. Thank you. Yes. That's what I feel like. I feel like, you know, purposely going in and posting things about my financial past just to try to, like, put doubt in his mind. Like, what is your
Wind.
motive other than
It's great.
trying to put doubt
I
in
like
his mind?
accents.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, sorry, I'm falling apart
Sounded like it was spelt with a Y.
here.
It's great.
How much are the abayas? Keep shining.
Last one.
Oh, yes, I told you. Okay, hold on, I gotta read this. G, member for 9 months. Keep shining in the
We got physical contact.
living life. YouTuber, beautiful podcast. So much love and peace to you. Thank you,
Don't you think I missed it?
G. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. Ready, set, rebees. Okay, the abayas. Okay, so Aisha, they're like, You can like heckle prices down here.
Pretty sure he's just reading chat on his phone. Yeah, Lucas.
Like the people I went Abaya shopping with, they're like just have a seat, and then they like were like negotiating prices with the people. $5, 5 KD, sorry, which is about maybe
More also. Sometimes, 10,
Yeah.
15. Depends on the style, depends on the shop.
yeah. But this one's chiffon. I find the chiffon are hard to keep in place.
Line the
Sure.
Hey, Sushi, good to
looking,
see you.
Grandma Salah has amazing English.
Yes, this is true.
Still practicing more.
Compared to a lot of people, you, Missy Moo, exactly. This is exactly the way you were when you first started your channel. Your personality changed due to all the judgmental viewers.
One, you can't tell her that.
Yeah, maybe, and just like it's true, just the way to like what I went through the past little while. You know what I mean? No panel. It's so normal again, Miss ATX. At the end of the day, everyone deserves love. Hope your journey is amazing. Oh, thank you, Miss ATX. You've always been sweet. I remember you.
I don't know if Chantel's trying to show us something on her hand, but I'm getting the feeling she is.
I hope you're well. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Living, Laughed, and Crafty. Hello.
The Alamira
Lovely
hijab?
to
What
see
is
you.
that?
Poncho, Salah doing in stream more maybe.
Yeah, you want to?
Let me think about okay.
You're so funny.
So funny. Let me gaze into my crystal ball and pull a full Raven Simonier. Yes, I believe that Sala will be doing a lot more content on his channel, and Foodie will be suggesting everybody to go over there, and oh, doesn't this seem familiar? Yes, it does.
People, there's not many, there's the Kuwaiti population, but the majority of people are like foreigners who
The foreign
work.
people more than the Kuwaiti citizens,
Yeah.
by the way.
Jen Marie, welcome to Very Important Visas. Jen Marie, ready, set, reviews.
FFG, jealous much. Who is jealous?
Clout, I couldn't.
Oh,
Okay, for everyone out there, drink your water. If you feel like you're underhydrated, just have a little sip of your water every time Chantel touches her headscarf.
remember that reaction channel that I told you about, or I'll tell you.
Okay. Oh,
To be honest, don't mod anyone.
hi, this vinegar.
Wait, sorry, Sponge, who got married? I don't know, who got married? Was it someone on the internet? Because we haven't seen a vlog about it.
Unless I'll ever take a... That's not your business. Don't block me. Oh,
Miss Salah Chantal said I could.
said you could what?
Don't worry, Rhonda. I will not.
I would know, Rhonda, we love you. You true, Lola. But yeah, I think it's just better to just, you know...
Chris said, "Will Salah live stream you trying to drive in Kuwait? You mean like in the street, driving in the street only?
Me?
Live? No, I'm asking her.
Oh. I will never drive here. No. Jack! Hi, legend. Keep bossing life and making the haters jealous. Seen so many posts of people saying how jealous they are.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Jack. You've always been so positive. I really appreciate it. 14 months, ready, set, rebees.
Is anyone actually out there saying that they're jealous of Chantal? Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on
Randall
now.
Pai said, "Will Salah ever take a second wife? Salah treat our queen
Hi G, good to see you.
for sure."
Hope you sleep well.
He already does a lot. He treats me nicer than like pretty much anyone's ever treated me, pretty much. Just remember, Chantal, privacy equals peace. Lois. Yes.
You work the best, honey. Come over here. Don't go outside.
Oh my god.
It's true, by the way.
Thank you. You do too.
Fireworks.
FC.
Have fun.
Alright, have we... Sorry, I've lost all sense of conversation. It's gone.
Gee. Good guys exist, Lolo. Hey, Mr. Moo, welcome.
Savitri, that's all I wanted. Where's my wedding bees?
You're an honorary beezer, Mr. Moo.
I wanted to see every step of the day. I wanted to talk about outfits. I wanted to talk about shoes. I wanted to talk about documents. I wanted to talk about catering. I bought a goddamn girdle. And we got nothing. We just all of a sudden turned up with rings on our fingers and smiles.
How was the detox? No, I didn't feel anything, like, honestly. I didn't feel anything weird at all. I knew that would happen. Ice Cream, member for 10 months. Hey, Chantal, so happy for you and excited for this new adventure. Thank you, Ice Cream. Ready, set, rebees. Hi, sweet vintage Zoe. I missed you. Sally doesn't even try to be
Okay, Purple, I'll yell at you when that happens.
hilarious. He just is naturally. Oh my gosh, Chantal, seeing you happy is starting off my day great. This is the AC on. Has to be here, right? You can't have no AC. Yes.
I put the AC in 22 degrees.
Your Spanish accent is perfect. Thank you, Ted. Do you speak Spanish? Actually, member for 11 months. Thank you. I think it's good to know.
I'm goodbying.
It might have been better just to not do this live stream. I mean, for them.
That's important, though. You're trying to learn Urdu? Oh.
Yes, I know Urdu.
You do? Oh, wow.
Yes, I TK. Achahe.
Oh. Brooke, member for 13 months. Hi, Brooke. Ready to meet these. Aw, Brooke. Sofa misses you too. Do you have any? Do you have any brothers?
Please stop. Shut up. There are people out there drinking a lot of water right now, and that's great. But like, don't overhydrate, everyone, please.
ठीक है शुक्रिया आयशा क्या करता है
I'm curious about this. What?
This, I'm
Oh,
talking
Urdu?
with Aisha.
Oh, Aisha knows somebody. Whenever there's sandstorm, no, there's no fish. Could be girlfriend.
Don't worry about the sandstorm.
Right? No. You're learning Arabic. Oh, Duolingo. Okay, Duolingo is like a.
I mean, Hawaiian. I'm not gonna lie. Ambi's content today was about 1,000 times more engaging than this.
That's
Yes.
so good. Yes. Thank you very much.
Caitlin, are you okay?
So, Billy, she said, Salah, did you attend City College in Canada? No.
I think education is like free in a lot of parts of the world, isn't it? No, not here. Education's not free here.
No. I finished the business administration from a British college here.
Oh,
4 years.
nice. That's why.
How do you not know that, Foodie? How do you get married to someone and have no idea about what their like educational background looks like? Huh, that's weird. Is that weird? That's weird. That's kind of weird. That's like second date conversation. Maybe third date conversation. But how many dates did you have before you got married? And not like watching Dumb and Dumber on FaceTime kind of dates, but like dates. Like where you just met up. Or like spoke.
Why you say businessman? I know people were like criticizing you about that.
First date conversation? Yeah, depending on the person, I guess, Steffi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rhonda, so many women have tried to DM Salah,
Yes, Pack. Yes, we will.
and ain't happening, my friend.
Do you think he knows hers? Probably not. He probably doesn't know Chantel's educational background either.
More than 2,500, I think, followers on Instagram.
There's absolutely... Now that you say it, Lucas, there's absolutely every chance in the world that we, the audience, know more about Chantel's history, and there are some specific people in mind. But I think generally, the audience probably knows a lot more about Chantel's history than Salah does. There's every chance that that's the truth. Yes.
And you haven't even
Pending.
accepted any yet. Pending.
Nobody.
Aw.
Keep trying.
Like, you are like the perfect person. I'm not even kidding. Like,
We know too much. We do. We've been exposed to a lot.
just Missy Moo, yeah. I saw your message, Missy Moo, and I was like, oh yeah, I love Missy Moo, so.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to treat. So, what do you do other than full-time hobby?
Fruity, I feel like these magnets aren't working, and maybe like a different setup might be called for because the struggle is seeming very real right now.
Don't tell people where you work or what you do, because they're invasive. Flop, we have to be private.
Send visa. I want to see Salah beat Nader up.
And you want to, I know, but okay.
I think I deserve a wedding.
No,
I
we
think
can
we
touch
all
it.
deserve a wedding, bees. We put the work in. You know, we put the hours in. We deserve nice things. Chat, this is just a reminder that you're good. You're good. I hope you're good, and you deserve nice things. So if you have the ability to treat yourself today, maybe you should. Because this is not a treat.
Thank you.
This is not the treat we deserve.
You're welcome. Missy Moo, she said, kidding, but Salah is a gentleman
Right,
in his
January?
responses. Thank you.
Jesus.
Flop era! No!
Flop era.
No!
She's trying to
Yeah.
burn in the hill.
No.
What?
Bad. Salah's astronaut, duh, right?
That's right.
I love
Oh, people are gonna fall off real quick. No. I don't know how long people are gonna hang on to this endearing content.
Stop, you're gonna kill me. Oh my god. Whenever we start laughing together, then he starts laughing hard. His laugh makes me laugh to like the end of the world. Oh my god.
Weird enough.
Krusty the Clown, I know.
Laughing bees.
Laughing bees.
He like. Does he know what bees means? we just adding that to everything now? All right, great. So far, Friday Bees and Laughing Bees has just tickled both of them pink. So great. Awesome. So good. I remember when Beeson meant something. Back in my day. Back in my day, Beeson was reserved for cats, and now we're here. Now we're here. Oh, God.
No, guys, don't die. Laugh, but with limit. Die and laugh. LMAO. ROTFL.
I mean, Lucas, you're not wrong. It's a kind of chemistry. I'll give it to you.
You see? He's so much a beezer. I told you guys. You are a beezer. You don't even realize it. Like, you are a beezer. We stand Sala on this channel. Your beezer approved.
Oh, nice. From one time.
Yeah. This is amazing.
I just don't trust anything. Maybe I'm too cynical. Am I too cynical? Has my heart been tainted? Have I been hurt too many times? Am I? Is this true love? Is this a Disney fairy tale? God. Look, my sappy romantic heart is fighting with my logical brain, and I cannot. None of it makes sense.
The reaction channels are gonna clip that laugh for sure.
I just can't trust anyone.
Oh my god. Oh.
Honey, take a breath when you laugh.
I sound like a tea kettle when I laugh.
Okay.
Did you guys ever see that panel of people who have funny laughs? There's a video on YouTube of these people who have very unique laughs.
Do you know what I'll say? I'll say they're friendly together. That's what I'll say.
And like they can't even do the interview because
They're friendly.
the laughing is so hilarious.
Skip the laughing.
So-
Oh, you mean
You guys ever see that panel with like a tea kettle?
like skip it like this? Is this what you
my
mean,
God.
Pac?
Oh.
Sorry, Pac asked me to skip the laughing, so I'm just making sure. Are we
Oh my
skipping it okay? Is this... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Pac's gonna yell at me so bad. Skip it.
Gem,
it's fine.
Gem Sweet, beautiful couple. So happy for your new marriage. You seem so happy and giggly. I love this. Thank you, Gem. Oh, who's that? Rose. Hi, Rose. 10 more minutes.
Very quick, because 10.
Oh yeah, Lola. Okay, so let's do 15. Let's do a middle. Some people said 10. Some people said 20. So let's do 15.
This is pizza.
Yeah.
In the middle, yes.
Yeah.
The average.
The average. So like yeah.
Yeah, at 10 p.m.
Yeah. Oh, 10 p.m. Oh wow.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done with these two. Chat, for those of you who are booping out because you're not interested in Kentucky, I totally get it. I understand. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to hit the like button, I'd appreciate that very much. We're now going to boop on over to the queen of keto herself, Miss Amberlynn Reid, and her most recent upload, which took an hour. This wasn't even a live stream. This was a recorded piece of content. An hour and 8 minutes of Ambi reacting. You all ready for this?
Hello. So,
Hello.
welcome to a new video.
Thank you so much.
Surprisingly, people want me to react to reaction channels.
Who said this? Show me the receipts. Who asked? I need to see who. Who to blame? Who do we blame for this?
Which I understand. I can find that entertaining. I can see where the entertainment lays.
Okay, well, get out your scorecards, everyone, because we're going to mark how entertaining this piece of content is. Together. Oh, my notes. Pac's fabulous, iconic discussion tab notes. Where are they? I feel like they are very far up. YouTube is my passion, but we still haven't bothered? Are you bothered, mate? Bothered to learn to overlay videos. Yes, doesn't care to learn. Okay, I won't care to learn how to give a fuck. Wow, Pac. You started out strong there. All right, no, back to Ambi. Sorry.
I don't mind a reaction here or there, but to have a whole channel that is relying on someone else's content so you can react to every single video they put up, or even 80 to 90% of every single video they put up. Come on now. A few reactions here and there.
I mean, Ambi, to be fair, there was a point in time where most reaction channels who were reacting to you just stopped. Twice, actually, within the last 2 to 3 years. So, okay. I don't know. You had less attention, and then you got more attention. Are you mad at the attention? Is that what it is?
I don't see any issue with it. And we're going to do it in Amberlynn Reid fashion. I don't care enough to learn how to edit where I don't need my laptop.
Maybe you should, though, because you've been on the platform for 10 years and really picture-in-picture is not that big of a deal. You could, like, you have all of the technology you need. You have a laptop, you have a phone. You can plug your phone into the laptop to still use it as a camera, feed it into the laptop, and actually set yourself up with picture-in-picture very, very easily. It would probably only take you about an hour to learn and set up. And, you know, you're a big fan of YouTube, you could just watch a tutorial. It's even quicker then. It's her face in this still. She looks a little pissed.
I don't care about that. I don't care to have the little thing down here like all reaction channels have. I just don't care enough. I'm not a reaction channel.
Excuse us, and not all of us have a little thing down here. Some of us have a big thing up here. Or here. Here.
I'm just doing that
And some of us have no thing, and that's okay. Because it's our thing, not your thing.
for fun. So I decided to choose a reaction channel that I've only seen a few of their videos because I don't really
Sure, Jan.
know their take on me completely.
Didn't you also react to this person, like, recently in a vlog or a live stream? Or mention them specifically?
I didn't want to do a reaction channel that I've seen plenty of their videos. I already know the things they're going to complain about.
A reaction channel who decided to hang out in their chat and try to engage, even though no one was really interested. We are just watching our stories, Mary.
What they're going to say.
And if you are going to engage in people's chat, 1, at least troll well. 2, I'm not going to give you any attention. I give you enough already. 3, hang around until you get to the problematic part. And actually, you know, if you want to justify yourself, try to justify yourself. Don't just, like, boop out halfway because you know the hard times are coming and people are going to drag you. Anyway.
So I decided to choose someone different. And
I am
yeah,
very
the video's
bothered.
called How Will Amberlynn Win Back Her Audience? I don't really know what that means. I don't want to win back my audience, first of all. I want to just be myself and share what I want. If you don't like that person, then I don't know what to do because I can't, like, fake someone else to win people back. All I can do is just be genuinely myself. Hi, baby girl. He loves you. All I can do is just be genuinely myself and hope for the best, honestly. Never ever try to make people like you because then it's just going to be a sad life. Just be yourself. Be a good person. Just be a good person. That's literally all it is to life. Be
a good person. Be yourself. Learn to separate. Learn to acknowledge when criticism is valid and learn how you can better yourself in whatever way you wish.
good person. Anyways, let's get into this. Baby girl, are you going to go lay down? Mama has to react to a reactor. Oh, let me love her.
So
first.
precious.
Let me love her. Go in bedsies. Go in bedsies.
So Rarity's coat looks so good.
Yeah,
So
good.
shiny.
Oh. Alrighty.
Happy Thursday, pumpkin people. Still going, still going. I want all of you to wake up every day of November with the first thought being, am I a party person yet? Admit.
Am I a party person yet? So every morning I'm going to wake up and ask myself that question. Okay. If I was to answer that question right now, I would say I am a party person. I'm weird
I'm not a party person.
about big crowds, so let's keep the crowd just, small.
Often been described as a party pooper. Not a party person. I am very much a stay at home and chill kind of person. That's me. Nit, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Nit says, picture in picture took me 20 minutes. There you go. Nit, you learned a new skill today. Congratulations and thank you for the support. That's not at all required, but very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Hanny, thank you for the support as well. And he says, my dad was a pilot who's very passionate about air flight. Imagine if he told his passengers, I don't care enough to learn how to land this plane. I mean, the difference being, I imagine that they may have had trouble like being a pilot with that kind of mindset. But no, I understand. Thank you for the super chat, Annie. Appreciate it.
Smaller and intimate for now.
Throughout the end of the year, who knows? For today's adventure through the adipose, you will need new makeup.
Oh, and by the way, I am watching this at 1.5 speed, so I hope it's not too fast for you guys. Normally, I watch all YouTube videos at 2 times speed. My attention span is super short.
Okay, we're at 1.5 times speed for Ambi World. So for Geordie World, we're going to be at... That's not 3 times speed, is it? It's 1.5 times speed times 1.5 times speed. So it's 1.5 plus half, which is 7.5. So it's 2.25 times speed. I'm not good at math. Hamhat, thank you for being here for 2 months. I appreciate it. Hamhat says, off to work. I hope everyone has a beautiful day. I hope you have a beautiful day as well. Hamhat, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here for 2 months. You have a great Thursday. Thanks for stopping by.
So I needed to go by quicker and faster. I decided I'm just going to do 1.5 for the sake of this video so I don't like frustrate anyone with like
It's not quite milk mouth level, but we're getting there.
going too quickly.
There's an energy drink of your choosing and some tape to keep your eyelids open. Take that last bite because we are swallowing our way back into the Amberverse.
Hello, welcome to a new
2.25 confirmed. Time dilation is real. Thank you, somebody.
video. Oh, okay, this is the day I got my CT scan results back.
Oh, if she's being loud, just yell at me.
I'm just about to do my makeup. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. You know what I find very interesting about
Thanks, Isabel. It wasn't quick math. It was very slow math.
reaction channels? I don't understand the thought process behind reacting to a vlog.
Why? Why don't you understand this? People have been literally reacting to your vlog for like 3 to 4 years. There were people before that, just not necessarily on the YouTubes of it all. Come on now, gal. We've been at this for many rotations around the sun.
Unless, you know, someone like goes on vacation somewhere super awesome or like something really exciting happens in the vlog. But 9 times out of 10, like a vlog.
You do realize that like your audience has a reaction to the content that they create, and oftentimes reactors are literally just expressing that valid reaction with a camera stuffed up their nose. That's it. That's all it is. And people find that entertaining, which is great. It's good. It's great.
On YouTube is very much like day-to-day life, which is the boring stuff, if you will. Reacting to vlogs, it's not entertaining.
You may not think it's entertaining. I think personally it's wildly entertaining. I mean, I can't watch everybody, and I don't get a lot of chance to do that. But I think it's wildly entertaining to listen to people's perspective on anything, because that's part of a discussion. It's great.
I watch a few vloggers who I love. They're white noise. I watch them while I'm eating sometimes, while I'm writing. It's good stuff to watch in that way. But if I was to like sit there and react to it, it's a snooze fest. So,
right, but you have admitted to listening to and being fans of reactors in the past. And you also admit to listening to them and not being fans as well. So like your whole, this doesn't make sense to me, like perspective is out the window because like hypocrisy, thy name Chantal, but also thy name Amber.
I just don't understand reacting.
Lucas asked, would you watch a reaction to you, Zach? Like if Amber or someone tried to do one, I would react to their reaction of me, Lucas. 100% down. And I'd probably watch it to start off with because I like to be a little bit prepared. I mean, yeah.
To my vlogs, it's very strange, especially because
But the moment that I recognize that that's not good for my mental health, I'd be like, oh no, I'm going to close this. Bye. I don't need this. It's fine.
people find them so boring.
We are using my new foundation brush, so I'm pretty excited.
Does she mean the makeup or the process of doing the makeup? Because when I think of the Amberlynn Reid show, and I think short, sweet, and to the point, there really is no point, you know? I mean, what are we doing here? We're just kind of observing this woman's life. There's not really a point.
It's true. And I mean, like, I generally understand this, this train of thought, because it's, at the end of the day, a comment like that, as an audience member, right, is not necessarily a point in itself, right? It's literally just, like, using the old logic brain to try to figure out, like, what is the purpose and intent of this? And honestly, the real and honest truth is the purpose and intent of a lot of Ambi's vlogs are literally just her creating content, and as she said in the past, her doing her job. There isn't a lot of, like, hidden meaning to it. There isn't a lot of larger concept to it, although Ambi will argue that there is in this vlog, in this reaction, sorry. But at the end of the day, what are we doing here? We are just, we're watching Ambi living a day in her life, and boy howdy, there's not a lot there. And yep, we know. That we do know, yes.
Yes, that is true. Vlogs are observing
A bone train of thought, exactly, Kate.
someone's life.
I don't know, a little existential dread to start off the episode.
Excited about that. And it's gotta be good because this was over $20. I don't think I've ever bought a makeup brush.
Much like Ambi sometimes just says words that come to mind, so too does everybody else. So do. Yes. So do does. No, damn it. I suck. Amy, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the channel as a member, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome to Pulpster. Hello. Which wolf helps with that? What, with the talking or the... I think that's left hemisphere wolf.
That was expensive, but like the last minute, Celine actually bought all my makeup for me. It was so sweet. So she's the one who technically bought.
Oh, people were saying like, oh my god, why are you so shocked that she bought you the makeup? Does she not buy?
Sassy Lassie, thank you for being here for 18 months, my friend. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I appreciate it. Sassy says, Ambi is not living. She's surviving at this point. Ambi is... I think, like, especially with all of the health stuff, which has been really quite, like, honestly quite concerning, considering we went from, like, torn ligament in ankle to neck/shoulder issues to lung issues to, oops, not a lung issue, it's pneumonia. Like, all of that's just it's just a lot. And it's a lot to follow. And I can't bemoan anybody who has trouble following that, because it literally felt like the story was changing day to day. So much so that we were, yeah... God, I mean, she broke out the red pen circling that hole next to the sidewalk, you know. For me, and everything that Ambi chooses to put online, a lot of the, like, at-home stuff resonates with me, because there have been points in my life, in my past, where I have been like, I don't want to go out, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to talk to people, I don't want to see anyone. I simply want to exist in my, you know, in my most comfortable setup, which is my home alone. So I kind of get it. It is unfortunate, because I think audiences at the end of the day want to be entertained. They want to be, like, shocked. They want to find something funny. They want to find something, like, stimulating. They want to find something that has something to it, or something that will just play in the background ad nauseum while they focus on something else. So there are two types of viewers, I guess. There's active participants and passive participants. Active, you could engage in chat. You could, like, be in the now, I suppose, a little bit more, or entirely focused on watching. And then, you know, passive, I suppose, you are just off doing other things, not entirely focused, but it still exists. But I can't see people tuning into Ambi's content with any expectation that it'll be interesting. For me, honestly, if I'm watching Ambi, it's my second or third focus of something that I'm doing. I'm not like, nope. Just like this, I'm engaging with chat and trying to do a thing with a camera, and her content exists there, and it's very much supplementary to my focus.
Things and stuff like that, she does. It's just, I don't expect her to buy my makeup for me, especially, like, a large quantity of it.
Trying to.
So
like,
yeah, that's why I was saying, like, it was shocking. It was just sweet of her, like, any sweet gesture. I'm just, like, not used to that type of energy.
That makes me laugh.
From someone, especially someone who, like, this isn't shade towards anybody, but it's like every single month when she pays me, like, we just do it through Venmo because it's easier. She sends me rent through Venmo. She'll send me, like, the electricity, utility money, like, et cetera, et cetera. Like, it feels like I'm getting free money, and we joke about it every single time. I'm like, oh, when you paying me? I'm just not used to, like, getting large chunks of money for other people paying their way for living. So it's kind of cool. It's like,
this felt like a particular, like, dig at her ex-housemates and Becky specifically. But
I only have to pay half the bills now. Like, ma'am, I'm just, like, grateful for that type of...
And I don't know whether or not she meant it to be that, but it's definitely what it felt like, once again, as an audience member who watches a lot of Ambi.
situation type deal.
A super expensive brush. I didn't even...
Girl, when you're clearing well over 6 figures, and you have been by working in your house for 5 hours a week for years now, what's $20 on a makeup brush? Now, I'm not going to go into the whole diatribe about what I think that whole dynamic is between the two of them. Strolled up to the Ulta counter, popped her collar, and said, baby girl, I got this. I'm not going to get into that again.
Felt shady.
So the way that Feline did it was we were both in Ulta. By the way, someone also, like, this is bad to react, because then I start thinking of, like, all the comments that I've seen recently, or, like, DMs I've gotten. People are like, did you not even go into Ulta because, like, you didn't film? Last time I went to Ulta, they saw me filming, which this has happened. I've been on YouTube for 10 years.
Oh my god, Ambi, you do not need to justify and explain every single comment. Stop it. It's so tiring. It's so tiring. No, you go.
It's only happened like a handful of times, maybe 3 or 4. They saw me filming and they said, you cannot film in here. So now every time I go into Ulta, you will not see me filming. But, you know, I recently went to Walmart. I recently went to Five Below, World Market, like just recent places that I filmed. But Ulta says that's a no. But while we were in Ulta, it was like, I think I was like picking up my last thing, and Feline was just like, I'm going to buy this for you. I'm going to buy these things for you. It was just like random, sweet. She's thoughtful.
It's very sweet that my girlfriend purchased you things at Ulta. That's very sweet.
Yes. And that's kind of how that happened.
But I'm not going to get to it. You know, I could talk about why she's doing that because she's not getting in on the rent or anything like that, but I'm not going to.
Wait, what?
Sarah, thank you for feeling the feelings.
Not getting in on the rent. I don't know. Are you insinuating that she doesn't pay for rent? Because she very much does. She pays for groceries. She pays for toiletries, essentials, cleaning supplies.
All theories, rumors, and allegations that you don't need to explain and detail to your entire audience, but now you have, and that's great.
Pays for things for me sometimes. Like we both
Never sit on camera and yell at your audience for your money, your finances being your business and nobody else's when you do shit like this.
do. She pays half of all the bills. I'm very grateful for
Pick a lane.
Okay. So, $20 for makeup brush. What's the point? Oh my gosh, the point. It keeps making its rounds tonight. What's the point in you bringing that up when you're making well over $100,000 a year?
I think $20 for a makeup brush, even if you're like Kim Kardashian, like it's $20.
$20 sounds excessive. And that's 20 US. In Australia, that would be like, I don't know, 35? About maybe like 38. That's a lot of money for a makeup brush. Too much.
For a makeup brush. I just find it to be kind of pricey.
What's a $20 makeup brush?
It's much too much.
Oh, it has like a whole moment. It's like a plastic hat. Oh, okay. Look how nice. I'm so excited.
See, like I said, I watch quite a few vloggers and they all vlog this type of stuff. They all show themselves doing their makeup, talking about little piddly things as such.
Great, and they've probably got people who watch it and think it's really boring.
Grammar? Just like very
Just like everybody.
tedious
It's
things.
fine.
And
It's fine. People think that my reactions are boring, and that's okay. I'm okay with it. It's no skin off my butt.
I enjoy that, but
I'm not going to sit here and justify watching my stories for literally hours on end while I hang out with some great folk in the chat. I don't care. People are going to find things interesting. People are going to find things boring. It is entirely up to you, and that's okay.
to sit there and like react to it is
You have a $48
so boring,
brush,
regardless
Peach?
of who you're reacting
like
to.
this
I
big?
just find this to be so weird that this reaction channel clearly reacts to almost every single one of my vlogs. And hi, Rarity, I know. It's
Rarity,
crazy.
save us.
It's just
Come back.
yeah, it's crazy. That's the only word I can come up with right now.
This is the airbrush, blurring foundation brush, so it's supposed to like make it look really good. But brushes for Ulta. So anyways, I am actually getting ready.
Wasn't she using sponges to apply before? Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter. She literally hauled sponges the other day. Why do I retain that knowledge? I don't need that. Get out of here.
I just felt like putting on makeup.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know.
Wait a second. If she has another doctor's appointment, okay, we might be in the twilight zone here for a second. A moment, just a moment. Didn't she just not want to wear foundation because of the mask? Because anytime, at least in Pittsburgh, I feel like the
Yeah, I had a recent vlog where I didn't want to put on foundation because my mask is white. And sometimes, I gotta be honest, it annoys the crap out of me to get makeup on there. But I knew that after my appointment, we were going out and we were gonna go do a few things. So I was like, you know what? I wanna like wear foundation. I'll just deal with it while I'm at my appointment. It was just gonna be a quick one, I figured. So sometimes
Did I misremember watching this, thinking it was more interesting than it was? Oh no, it gets good.
I deal with the foundation on my mask and sometimes I don't.
That's
It's
right.
not really a
I
big
forgot. It gets
conspiracy.
good.
places you have to wear a mask anymore are doctor's offices, dental offices, hospitals.
50
But I feel like
bucks,
it should have
honey.
always been like that, like even before the big pandemic.
Oh, that's good though.
Oh, yeah. I thought you
Less waste.
were trying to say we should have only worn masks during the pandemic in hospitals and such. And I was about to be like, wait,
Okay, I'm gonna start
we have to do that now.
There's a good
like,
bit. I swear.
I know some people still get away, even where I live, get away with not wearing a mask in the doctor's office. And it's so weird to me. And I'm just like, how can you be in a said area without a mask? It like creeps me out.
On yesterday about how she doesn't want to wear foundation because it would rub off the mask, and now we're no consistency.
I like to look presentable when I'm public, and 9 times out of 10 I don't. I don't know. I went through an era. I don't know if like you guys went through this era too, ever. Like if you wear makeup, where I would
That sounds correct, Sponge. Yes.
never leave the house without makeup on. This era started in high school, actually.
Me doing my makeup right now makes me wish I was wearing makeup right now.
Why don't you react while putting makeup on? It might make it more interesting.
It's okay. Future Amberlynn, hopefully while you're editing this, you'll be wearing
Bit hard with having the laptop and everything.
makeup.
Yeah.
Around 17 years old, and it lasted for.
I just don't like myself without
Now that
makeup.
kind of makes sense to me because I feel like with Amberlynn, she is very about control, and when it comes to how do I word this?
Why? Okay. How are they turning this into a control thing? I'm just saying, like, I don't like how I look without makeup, and at a young age, I hated it even more. But as I have grown older, it's like, it is what it is. I'm gonna be seen without makeup. It is what it is.
You, Ambi, wear makeup or don't. Just don't sit here and complain about not wearing makeup when you are the person who turns the camera on. I don't get it. When I started reacting to Ambi specifically, I did have to justify the fact that my, like, It's probably just a me thing, but I like to blame it on Australia. That listening to someone complain about something that's directly within their immediate control is literally one of the most frustrating things in the world. In the world. I don't like how I look without makeup on. Okay, you have the option to put the makeup on before you hit record. You don't have to do that, obviously. But, like, if it makes you feel good, why would you, like, where's the harm? There's no harm. There's no harm in getting yourself presentable before you put yourself on camera. I don't sit here and complain that my beard is terrible literally every day with a comb, you know, just down there. Doesn't make sense.
It's more so about not control, but about the fact that I think I am insanely ugly. I am self-conscious about my dark circles and blemishes that I have, the color of my skin. It has nothing to do with control and more so everything to do with how I hate how I look.
When it comes to nourishment,
Hey, Kenzie. Good to see you.
she feels like she doesn't have a lot of control. So for things like having nice makeup, that's something that she can control. So she went through a period of time where she always had to wear makeup when she was leaving the house. Makes sense. You know, if you don't feel like you can control some things in your life, well, hey, at least I can put on a full mug of makeup.
I did it because I think that I'm ugly.
You know, they say for guys, beards are their makeup because
I've heard of that.
I grew up myself.
A guy goes from being like a 7 to a 4.
It's true. Guys look better with beards.
I don't know. I think I look all right clean shaven. I don't know.
Let's see it then.
It's been a while.
Let's see it then.
You know, my biggest problem with
Oh, the challenge! The gauntlet has been thrown.
my beard, that
He's not ugly. He's actually really cute. But I do find that guys do look more attractive with facial hair. Just a preference.
but literally, like what we talk about.
Okie dokie.
My beard
Okie
doesn't really
dokie,
come up on
then.
my cheek that much, and I feel like that's like where the sweet spot is for men facial hair. Like it looks the best when it comes up on their cheek like this, and
It depends.
ever so slightly it's coming in
But what do
a
I
little
know?
bit. You know what? It loves to grow.
Brandon, I mean, it's true, though.
A giant, dark, thick patch.
Embrace it.
Just like makes me mad. Like, I wish it would come up.
Nah, embrace it. You look
It's
good.
like beard oil or any of that stuff kind of work. Like I've never really explored it. Like whatever. What are we doing? Right, Amberlynn Reid. Right. Amberlynn Reid. Okay, makeup. Yeah.
Maybe until I was around like 22. So it lasted about 5 years where I just would not go in public without a little bit of something.
Sarah, it's a hidden message.
I feel like that's kind of a bad habit. I don't know.
Welcome back,
For myself,
Oceana.
if you
Hello.
like that, then, you know, that's fine. Do you? But like for myself, it just didn't. I don't know. It just felt like, come on, why are you so afraid for people to see your true face? Because makeup is like an art. Like truly, it like transforms someone's
It is the power of makeup.
face like wholeheartedly. Yeah, I need to
Nikki tutorials will forever sit in my brain rent free.
hurry. I actually have to leave in 12 minutes, so I'm a little rushy.
Really, Bunny? I'm sorry.
My friend just called me. What was trying to FaceTime me? I think it was an accident.
Update. It was an accident because she was texting me and she accidentally pressed the call button. So yeah, that was an accident. Update.
Because on my makeup, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. I'm just like super anxious about
Just to let you all know, this tone does not continue through the entire thing.
disappointment.
Like I talked about in yesterday's episode, she gets anxious anytime she goes out of the house. You know how you beat that? You know how you remove that from your life?
No, I don't. Wait, what? Oh, now I feel like I should go watch the video you're talking about. No, I don't. I was anxious here because I was going to the doctor where I was going to find out if my nodule got bigger, if my fluid was getting worse around my lungs, if I had to do a biopsy, if things were just getting worse in general. I was very anxious every time I go to the doctor or get a CT scan or anything to do with anything hospital related, doctor related, health related. I get super anxious. It's not about leaving the house. I love leaving the house.
Came from first experience because I did that. I mean, anytime doing anything, going anywhere, anxiety. You know how you beat that? Every day, leave the house, go do something. It doesn't matter.
Like I can get that. There was a time in my life, and it was actually a recent time where leaving the house did give me a lot of anxiety, but I think I'm out of that now because like, you know, the last 10 plus places I've been, that wasn't the doctor, wasn't the hospital. I actually didn't have any anxiety at all. I felt so freeing to be able to just
No, it's fine.
be in public and not be so scared. Do I get a little anxious over stupid shit like walking across the street as a car is waiting for me? Yeah, because I walk slow, I waddle, I never want to hold up people because I know some people could be in a rush or what it may be. Okay. But I mean, yeah, little things make me anxious, but I don't get anxiety leaving the house anymore. And it's kind of awesome because for a while I felt stuck in that. So
We've returned to the word salad bar. I'm sorry, chat.
whatever advice you're fixing to give, past Amberlynn, you should.
Okay, I feel very sleepy as well.
I just told her then.
It's asking for it. It says anxiety, uncomfortableness, panic, bring it on. Okay, let's give it a shot. And when you start to do it every day, you show yourself and you show your mind that you are more powerful than
Words.
thoughts and you can do it.
So
And
many
you want to do
words.
more. I mean, it really, like, I
Yeah, I
like to say,
totally
like,
get that.
most things in life aren't like flipping a switch. Like it takes gradual work and everything like that. But with anxiety, once you beat it, for me personally, it did feel like a light switch. I
Wow.
just be like a wreck sometimes with anxiety. Just
That's actually
I think the hard thing in all of this is knowing that it's not live. It's the thing I also have to remember is there was There was a choice not to edit in here.
Really inspiring and motivating, because I feel like a lot of people watching you probably suffers with anxiety. I feel like anxiety is so common now. And to hear that and to know that, you know, that's possible to get to that point is really inspiring, because trust me, the first time I ever had an anxiety attack was when I was 18 years old. And luckily I was sitting with my mom. Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. She's also queen of anxiety. It kind of runs in the family.
The queendom of it all? Okay.
So she knew exactly what was happening. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, the first time someone has a panic attack or an anxiety attack, they're not around people who understand it.
Oh God, okay. You go and then I'll go.
Like me and Feline were recently talking about that, and that's scary.
You and Feline were recently talking about this. Okay.
I'm almost 32. I've had anxiety for almost 14 years. I've been having anxiety attacks and panic attacks for almost 14 years. And it's gotten so much better because, you know, he's right. You learn how to manage it in a sense.
Wow. Managing your own mental health. Who'd have fucking thought it?
Sometimes it feels...
Sorry, I say that only because I've been screaming that message into the void, as have like a million other people, I think, in this corner of the internet, for goddamn years.
Impossible. And other times, I have to remind myself, mind over matter.
Oh, swear jar. Where's my jar?
Mind over matter. Something my mom also taught me, which works a lot. I can't say every time.
Yeah, Tweet T. I was going to say, I'm not very familiar with anxiety or panic attacks, but I have suffered one, and only one. And it was purely driven by an existential crisis. Purely. And it was not a good time, and I was alone, and it was not good. Not good at all. So, anyway, it was okay. It ended up being okay. It's just, it's... Anything... For me, it was anything that triggered the legitimate inability to breathe. Like just standing there in shock. Being entirely unable to breathe for minutes. It was whack. I hated it. It was truly terrible. And then I went to speak to some people, and then everything was okay.
Stalk yourself. Don't even stalk yourself. Keep having that panic attack. But answer these questions. What do you smell? What do you see? What do you feel? What do you hear?
Yes, grounding techniques.
And sometimes it does take you out of an anxiety attack or really bad anxiousness. So,
all the time, stomach churning, you know, like the nervous stomach, like butterflies in your stomach, just awful. And then it's...
Oh, thanks, yeah, I think, like, again, I recognize that everybody lives a different experience and everybody suffers from different things. But, yeah, like, I wouldn't wish going through that on anyone.
But you get out of the house every day, it doesn't matter why, just push yourself to do things that scare you, because when you do, you become stronger.
I believe it.
I'm hoping some answers.
Somebody, that's a good perspective.
Okay, guys, so... Good news.
Radian, hello.
I have tissue in my hand because I started crying. It was just like a few tears. Then it made my doctor have a tear. And then it made Feline have a tear. And we all kind of had a moment. I was thanking my doctor for just listening to me through everything, because I've had so many doctors who just like, don't take me seriously.
Wow.
And,
or bagpipes, I guess.
I don't know. Finally, my doctor who just like, is phenomenal.
I feel like I haven't really talked much about this whole situation since I uploaded this video. This doctor's amazing. Like, literally listened to me when I said I would feel safer getting a CT scan, you know, and she actually listened to me, and that's why she referred me. It was... I was just so grateful for her, and I shared a little bit about, you know, my past with doctors and just feeling like unheard, kind of. And she said that it does happen.
What am I thinking about
for
this?
people my size?
It's the soft approach by Ambi during this reaction that is curious.
That they don't always get heard, you know. I just feel really grateful, and I had to let her.
It does not say soft. No, stay soft. There you go. For long.
No, and
FYI.
Still to this.
I'm
very
making
second,
it much longer.
I am
I'm sorry.
So shocked that I was just suffering with walking pneumonia, because I always imagine pneumonia as are in your bed, you have a fever, you know, but I guess there's a such thing as walking pneumonia, and that's what I had. Yeah, that's scary. But I and health professionals thought that it could have been a lot worse. So I'm just very, very grateful. And
is this going to be a turning point, Ambi? Is this going to be the light bulb moment? It's going to be the rock bottom? I mean, probably not.
Am I frustrated that I had a nodule, or what they thought was a 1.6 centimeter nodule, and then I went back and they said I didn't have one? Yeah, because there was a lot of misdiagnoses, if you will, during this whole situation. I just have to be grateful that I stood my ground. I had people that were listening, willing to see what the issue was. I think we figured it out. So that's a good thing.
And good news, the nodule isn't there. They think that I really did just have like pneumonia because I did take 2 different types of antibiotics at the exact same time. And the fluid has drastically improved. So I think that...
So the collapsed lung never happened. The
Correct.
nodule never happened.
Correct.
Or maybe it didn't never happen, just healed on its own.
That is very possible. My doctor did mention that a lot of people, when
How long? Like,
they have benign nodules,
Not
there's
even
such a
gonna
huge
ask.
percentage of time
a benign nodule is still a nodule, though.
where they'll go to get, the bigger and better CT scan to just see more.
Like testing if someone's benign, something is benign. I'm assuming would require some level of biopsy or testing. Jesus.
More, and it just like disappeared. Benign nodules tend to disappear.
Oh, good morning, baby. Help.
So
Help.
if I did have a nodule, it was clearly benign and it disappeared. Or if they just misread it, she said it could have been due to the fluid.
It just seemed awfully coincidental. You know, wait, hold on. Gotta bring out the speculation.
Look, all of this has been a big coincidence, but Ambi's not very clear on a lot of the things that she speaks about because she needs to clarify 17 times after she says it.
In me.
So you're about to see here, my mood completely changes.
Get ready.
I give this reaction channel in the beginning benefit of the doubt. I am accepting their advice, sharing my anxiety, saying how he's cute, and just kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt and accepting what he's saying. If I disagree, I do it
Bye, Capone.
politely, etc. But then this is where I start getting very upset and frustrated. And I feel like this is just a perfect example that I do accept criticism. I do accept reaction channels. But then when you start speculating on my health and
Okay, reaction channels, shout out, we have rules from Ambi, the keto queen herself. We have to have fun, we can never look bored, and our criticism needs to only ever be constructive. Got it.
insinuating in a very low-key way that I could be lying, this is when I
You could be lying. Anybody could be lying. It's the internet. Develop some cynicism.
get angry, and you can definitely see the change. I have always gone by the cliche quote, respect people who respect you. And I feel very disrespected as a person when I am being told that what I am saying isn't true, especially when it comes to my health and everything that I've been sharing about it. It's extremely disrespectful. And then that's when a little bit of quote unquote my angry side comes out.
Okie dokie.
It's hard. And you guys are kind of going to see that.
You know, wait, hold on. Gotta bring out the speculation in me. I have never known myself or anyone to go and have like a slew of medical issues, like the Golden Corral buffet of medical issues, and have.
I don't think this type of speculation is healthy for anybody. Like,
Ambi, we're just here to watch your stories, doll. That's it. That's all we want to do.
speculating someone's health, like I've been so frustrated and scared with this whole thing. And
I think a lot of the reason why people speculate around your health specifically over the last month is because 4 separate things that may or may not have been linked together have happened to you, and the story was not told very well. And that's simply and you're untrustworthy. There are 2 things. Unfortunately, that is your character. You have admitted to acting online. You have admitted to being a troll. Why would anybody take anything you have to say without a grain of salt? With a grain of salt? With a grain of salt. Why? Just because people watch you doesn't mean that you have their trust. That is often earned. And as someone who, has been watching for a long time, I wouldn't trust a goddamn thing. I wouldn't trust anything from Amber. I wouldn't trust anything from Chantel. I wouldn't trust anything from really anybody who has anything to gain by doing any of this. And that's why we say it's theories and speculation, because you don't trust anything. Again, that's cynical Zach. He's very popular at the minute.
I've shared with you guys every step of the way. You guys confused? Imagine how I was feeling. Like, I was so confused. What type of person does that make you?
Cynical, untrusting, burnt before. I don't know. I could list the qualities that a lot of people feel who have watched your content for years, Ambi. Yes, it sucks. But unfortunately, if you can't tell your story straight, we're gonna say this sounds like a fib. Or, ultimately, it doesn't make sense. Because remember, you were the person who was making vlog literally daily with updates. You sat on camera and said, I've got a nodule on my lung. What do you even do with that information? I don't know. Get a follow-up to make sure it is or is not benign. And then, oh, look, it's not actually that. It's pneumonia. great. I understand the process of this conversation. It just doesn't help your argument when you are bringing facts to the table that change every second day. It doesn't help.
To speculate on someone else's health and fears and anxieties of what they're going through.
Should this go wrong
Morning, Glam.
on
Hello.
the medical staff's end? I mean, so many misdiagnoses. Is that a word? Just so much chaos, so many weird, vague answers. Like, this didn't happen, that didn't happen. Like, everything is resolving itself within a week's time. It's just...
It hasn't been a week's time. I don't know if you're playing with a traveler game or if you're time traveling. I don't know what you're doing, but...
A TARDIS?
It hasn't been a week. It's been over a month of just, like, fear.
We're all Doctor Who out here.
Tests, confusions, diagnoses, confusions, and fear.
So maybe, Ambi, you should learn a lesson from this in that you don't have to bring everything to the internet, and maybe don't bring stuff that is heavily based in confusion or misdiagnosis to your internet channel. You don't have to talk about everything that goes on in your life. You could choose to keep stuff private. That's on you, but just understand that if you are choosing to speak about stuff, people are going to question it. It is just the way the internet is.
And for you to even be questioning, it's just kind of sad.
It's strange, not saying that she's fitting. I'm not saying that. I just think it's...
You travel with a towel, Linda?
Me too.
You know, this is actually what's going on. It's very strange that all of these errors are taking place one after another like this.
Well, my doctor thinks that it confused my fluid with a nodule because I don't have one. I don't know. I just feel so lucky and grateful. This is
I think from my perspective as well is that you're your own audience member. Don't let anything I have to say influence the way that you're consuming all of this. Like, make up your own decision. Make up your own mind. That's half the fun. And we can talk about it. But I'm never going to sit here and be like, no, you're wrong about that. No, you're wrong. Ambi's the one presenting this story. All I can do is say, this is how Ambi presented it, and boy howdy did it confuse me.
such a scary time for me, and please, I didn't have to walk downstairs. I just feel so grateful. I have to walk like weird, just so my ankle's kind of wonky, but I just had to like immediately tell you guys because I just
Logic.
feel so much better.
I think it's just logic, Oceana,
Right,
but
no,
I'm just not on the same page.
So we're at the
apparently.
good old World Market. I've not been here in years, so I'm pretty pumped. Look,
I'm gonna go back already.
How much is it?
One of my most favorite vlogs to watch, and I think that's why I like the vloggers that I watch so much, is them going shopping. Shopping vlogs are like my favorite. Like, where you going? What you looking at? You better give me a haul. Thank
I do miss the hauls. I miss the torrid hauls most of all.
God, learning to be fearless,
Because I get to talk about fashion.
loves to shop, and so does Sarah Ray Vlogus. Literally, they have hauls every single vlog. And I'm like relatable, or it used to be relatable. I'm trying to slow it down a little bit, but it's like
Yeah, I'm not keen on the grocery hauls that she's been showing. Torrid hauls I'd be here for.
my favorite type of content.
But like all at once. Not just like one in every vlog. I hate that.
But to react to,
Linda.
boring. Like, what is the point?
Almost $16. She has a little.
I'm the opposite then. I hate people walking through a store, touching everything, being like, oh, look at all of this stuff. Like, I don't care about that. I care about once it's at home and what we're going to do with it. That's what I like to talk about.
I just want to say something. So we're almost halfway done with this episode. I don't know if y'all pay attention.
I love how he calls them episodes. I don't know what it is. Cute, fun, fresh, love it.
This kind of stuff.
Fun, fresh, and funky.
But, you know, as a content creator, I definitely do. I know Amberlynn does. Views, I would say over the past month, views have been down drastically.
For who?
I'm lucky to get to 20,000. Amber, I would say recently, like in the recent past, the last few months, she's been doing like maybe triple what I do, 60, 70. If it was like a thumbnail.
Views. Such a hot topic lately
Is it?
when it comes to my channel. I never look at video views per video. I've never done that. It's very rare. I've always looked at monthly views. How many views did I get?
I feel like that's a lie, because when you take a peek into the back end, it shows you legitimately like your last 3 uploads and where the views sit. So it's pretty hard to miss if you're scratching around in your back end, as I like to say.
In a month. And the last, I think it's been for
To view your monthly views and analytics, you have to go at least 2 clicks in, aside from the front page.
like the last year now.
Phrasing.
I've steadily
What do you mean phrasing?
gotten the same amount of views per month. Monthly, which is what I like to look at, because that's what I've always looked at, has been the same for like the last year. The views that I get, I'm so beyond grateful for. A lot of people are
The last year has been pretty consistent from everything that I see. Oh no, actually it has gone down over the last... I mean, it might even itself out, but she's averaging like high 60s, low 70s from 3 months ago. 2 months ago, we're sitting at... oh no, there's still some big stuff in there 2 months ago as well, I guess. Like mid 70s, high 60s. And then, yeah, I think it's specifically this month is looking a little bit shyer. But it's only like a I don't know, less than 20% drop, maybe. I don't know. I certainly have a lot of thoughts in terms of like the numbers and what Ambi could be doing to I don't know, engage a little bit more. But
on YouTube, and they don't
who
even get
knows?
that many. I started YouTube thinking that only like 100 people would watch me, and
How do you pronounce it, Jillian? Sarah Ray Vargas? Oh, there's an... Did she say Vegas?
somehow, some way,
Vargas.
things just got bigger, better, grander. I got the most views when I was the least happy, when I was the least mobile, when I was the most miserable, when I
And she's going to shame the audience for that. Just watch.
was at my heaviest, when I was filming just mukbangs and the trolling. I don't consider that to be like a successful moment in my YouTube career just based on views. I think success is more than views. It's about the way that your audience is, how they treat you, how you treat them, the vibe around your channel,
It's the vibe of it all. No, vibe of it
your
all.
content, your life. I don't think it's about views. Because if it was, the time in my life where I was the most miserable, trigger warning, unaliving,
You could have given a little bit more time there.
I just didn't want to be alive anymore. And it's not something I really talked about. I would share like small glimpses of that and try to talk about it, but then people would say I was just doing it for sympathy. To feel like you did not want to be alive anymore and sharing that and like slightly having a cry for help and for people to tell you that you're lying and you're only doing that for sympathy, that's a rough feeling.
YouTube is nobody's support network. For anything that is affecting real life, there are community organizations, there are places to reach out to. The comment section and a YouTuber's chat is not the place. Take care of yourself. Find help. Don't do what Amber does at all. That's not fair either. It sucks that people feel that way, and I'm not trying to speak on that whatsoever. But please, as a content creator and just as someone on the internet, don't blame anonymous viewers, people you engage with on the internet don't burden them, I suppose, with the responsibility of needing to help you. Reach out, speak to professionals, speak to community groups and organizations, friends, families, your real life support network, people who actually exist, and do not rely on internet chat rooms and and comment sections and your YouTube audience who you are mukbanging for to assist with your mental health. That is not their burden, it's not their responsibility, and it's not fair. That's gross and I hate it.
And yeah, I got a lot of views then. I got a lot of money. I didn't like it. I did not like how I felt back then. My mental health is still rough, but how I feel now is better. And yes, I'm always looking for improvement. But when it comes to views, I'm very grateful for the ones that I have. So thinking about the ones that I no longer have serves me zero purpose. Rarity here, she absolutely agrees.
Eating or crying, maybe 80,000. Like, I remember the one thumbnail she made where she was like, Nick Cotto ruined my life, and it was like her crying. That one got like 87,000 views or something. But guys, we cannot, as a community, I'm sorry, I just don't see the longevity here. I don't know why, but I feel like we are nearing, I hate to say it, but I feel like we're nearing the end. Like,
Yeah, see, I think, like I said at the very start of the stream, I think these things come in waves. Interest in, Go World at large, people in particular, it waxes and wanes and it goes through cycles and will no doubt hit a peak of drama at some point, but I think the length between interesting talking points will be hard for audience members. But that's the thing. People dip in, people dip out. It's not that deep. Kate, thank you very much for the super sticker, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of what? Reaction channels? Okay. But we are not nearing the end of Amberlynn Reid. I will be on here if I'm only making 5,000 views and I have to work flipping burgers down the street. I'm still going to be on YouTube. Nearing the end.
You could do a lot worse than flipping burgers, Ambi. Jesus.
Because I am trying my hardest to just be me and not...
You go out and try that job and then try, like, saying it as if it's the worst fucking thing in the world. Sorry, I take, like... I take a little bit of affront to Ambi's just offhand comments about service workers.
You know, troll with mukbangs or troll with just all this nonsense that I've done in the past. I'm sorry there's not major drama to talk about or major talking points. Like, this is just my day-to-day life. And that is what I've done from the very beginning. And if you are bored reacting to that, or if, you know, the longevity of this is coming near for you, it's not going to last for you, then just give up. Because I'm not going to give up. I have thousands.
Well, me neither. Neither. There we go. I am sleepy. Never give up. Never surrender. That's what I was trying to say.
Of people.
Galaxy Quest has a lot of good messages, and that's one of them.
Who wait for my content daily. Who wait for my content every other day. Who wait for my content weekly. Who watch it while they're eating. Who watch it while they're on their way to work on a bus. Who watch it during their break time during school. Who watches it when they have anxiety. Who watches it when they're lonely. I am not going anywhere because of those people. And this is usually when people say, no, you're not going anywhere because of money. Sure, that's a plus too. This is my job. This is my job. But this is also where I'm happy. And I want to be happier. And I want the vibe around my channel to feel different. And
you have wanted this for fucking years. Do something. Anything.
better. But I want to be able to...
Be consistent. Stop acknowledging the criticism. Keep it pumping. It's not hard. It's not hard. It feels like every other week now we're getting dragged back into talking about reaction channels or, like, I don't know, shady live streams or all of that. If what you want is positive vibes only, make your 3 vlogs a week, make it all about your life, and people will get bored and dip out. And then you will have the environment and audience that you have ever longed for, bored people watching your everyday. Great. I'll probably still be watching because I take a lot of motivation from Ambi. But with all of that being said,
do things like this where maybe I can discuss certain topics that are being talked about. Reaction
K-Buns, I appreciate it in advance, and that's great.
channels are talking about me.
Ooh, am I going to play Ragnarok? Didn't that come out today? Was it today? Tomorrow. I still haven't played the first one because I don't have a PlayStation and I had to wait for it to come out on PC, and then I've been really busy and it's on my list of games to play. Ragnarok is on my list of games to play. So I don't really want to play the next one. I'll probably play... Oh, sorry. God of War's on my list. Ragnarok I will probably play in like 5 years' time.
Should be able to also talk about me.
We can't be doing this. This isn't fun. This isn't real. I feel like you guys are bored. And, you know, I get it. Like,
it's a vlog. It's a vlog. Yes, there are reaction channels who react to songs or music videos or like little clips of things, but
there's a song that Foodie did. We reacted to that.
There is no reaction channel that is away from Amberlynn or Chantel who takes one creator or 2 creators, especially vloggers, oh my God, and reacts to every single one of their vlogs.
That's a downright lie though.
I've tried to find it. I've tried.
Have you tried?
I can't find it anywhere.
Here's the thing though, reaction channels are kind of a derivative of tea or drama channels because essentially instead of being the primary focus of these are the receipts, these are the things that happened, this is what this person said, here's the Twitter screenshots, here's the DMs, whatever. It is essentially an extension of all of that because we are providing our personal insight on the situation type of deal that we're seeing unfold, right? Plenty of drama channels were just all about receipts. Plenty of drama channels had their own, self-inserts of comments and criticism, I guess. But reactions as a general concept are much larger than just us watching a vlog and doing it. In this particular context, it's an extension of BS is going on online, so we're going to talk about it. That's it.
You're bored because you're reacting to a vlog of just a normal, everyday life person.
Wait, there was another sexy bot?
This isn't the content that you should react to. React to something thrilling, something that people actually feel like is worth a reaction. I'm grateful
I feel like Ambi's worth a reaction in a lot of instances.
that
But that's because my idea of that worth is because I watched Ambi to take care of myself. So thanks, Ambi.
you want to continue reacting to me, but I just don't see the point. I'm confused by the point. And I'm trying to find it. Reaction channels skirt around it. And they never like what's the point? Like, why are you doing this? Why are you reacting?
I'll tell you why. I'm watching my stories, I'm having a good time, and I'm hanging out with people who also want to watch their stories. That's it. What more do you want?
To
It's not that deep.
boring vlogs.
I also thank you, because without you, I may not have taken control of my health and myself. So you're a really good reminder that I deserve to treat my body and my mind with a lot of kindness and to take care of myself. And everybody does.
Knowing my content is boring. I'm confused.
Here for me, and like, you know, the quirkiness in the comments and stuff like that, but I know I feel like I say this every week. I feel like you guys are getting really sick of it, but exploring other options come 2023, it's gotta
Do it.
because I can't be doing, you know, let me put on my makeup, let me sit on this bench outside the doctor's office and tell you guys that my medical thing was a fluke.
Look, I personally think 2023 is going to be big, massive. Maybe.
Let's go inside this antique store and look at something. Girl,
This is
Gal, Geordie, I've got to disagree with you, mate. If we go into an antique store with either Chantel or Ambi, that'll be a 12-hour stream. If we go to if we go thrifting with Ambi, are you kidding me? That's top tier quality content right there. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Who says, does true crime videos not count as reactions? Because some of those court sessions are crazy. Oh, 100%. I mean, LawTube is kind of reactionary in a way. Like, none of those conversations would really exist if they weren't talking about specific cases which are happening. True crime obviously has a lot of that outside of, like, I guess the factual documentary style. If they are people who are presenting a perspective or opinion on a thing that they are watching or responding to, that indeed would count as a reaction. We are getting very pedantic and specific with the phrase reaction channel, I suppose. But it is what it is. If she wants to tell me one thing, I will argue another.
vlog. I'm getting ready to go to the doctor's, showing you my makeup, talking a bit about my past.
Dre, I would like to see Ambi thrifting for furniture specifically.
Go to the doctor.
Like a nice big chair. Like a velvet, just a big chair.
I share my medical with you. I tell you what happens. I'm actually really fucking happy. This is a good vlog. This is good news vlog. This is good news. And you're mad that I was sitting outside of my doctor's office with good news.
I don't think anyone's mad that it's good news, Ambi. You need to, it's not that. Also, tag yourself. I'm Rarity. Live stream made. It's perfect. Everything's perfect. Ambi, he's not mad at it being good news. I think you fail to understand that the majority of your audience doesn't want bad health to come your way. They actually kind of want you to succeed in that realm. But just because you receive good news doesn't mean you deserve ass pats for having a boring fucking vlog. Like, it can be filled with good news and be boring. Those two things can be true at once. It's okay. Rarity has stolen the show.
Come on now. And yes, I'm going to a store. It's a vlog. What do you, like, sometimes I'm speechless.
Your biggest competitor, not size, views. Foodie Beauty?
Do you know what? I honestly, aside from specific corners of this corner of the internet, I don't think people are watching both Ambi and Foodie. Their content has been wildly different for a time, and I honestly think that, there's not a lot of common ground so much anymore, you know? Ambi is all about the lifestyle vlogs and the health updates, and Chantel was all about the live stream era, obviously, and is now moving into I'm on holiday with my husband. So I don't necessarily see the audience crossover so much anymore. I definitely think a lot of people have kind of chosen one way to follow, and maybe they'll creep back to one another because obviously there's less content to consume now. But I mean, we'll see.
Size. I didn't think that. Thanks for pointing that out, though. And
she should have packed.
Comparing me to Chantel constantly, it's like, okay, we're both two females who are fat, but we are nothing alike. We live
You literally have been talking about each other this year. You have history. You've had arguments before. And you created very similar content. And you had reactors who were covering both of you. It's what it is, Ambi. Can we just recognize that the last 3 or 4 years have actually happened?
completely different lives. So why are we constantly compared?
ALR and Foodie comment. Okay. Oh, Pack, there's a lot of notes. Where are we? Here we go. Gets heated about the Foodie comparison. Yeah, ALR, you're nothing like Chantel. Chantel goes on adventures. You go on and on about how much your life sucks. Wow. I mean, Foodie's been to Cuba and Kuwait. Outside of that, less adventures, I guess. But she has been driving, so I guess there's that. I mean, to be fair, if you held them together in that context, like, we only just recently learned that Ambi has a balcony. Like, even in her own home, we're finding things that we didn't know existed. So, yeah, we're not super adventurous here on the Amberlynn Reid channel. I guess you're right.
Where is it though? I don't understand.
She just flew across the world to the Middle East to meet her online boyfriend for 3 weeks.
And I
It's true. That's that, like, in a vacuum, that is exactly what
wish
happened.
her nothing but luck. By the time this video is up,
She has a balcony, Jane.
I don't know
She has a whole ass balcony with fairy lights and some cute chairs and no plants.
what is going on with Chantel, but as of right now, she is literally in it to win it. She is already there. I am so happy for her, and I wish her nothing but luck. But yes, she had to uncomfortably fly across the country for someone she loves, while I get to
She flew across the planet. But yeah, go on.
sleep next to that person every single night. So I don't see the comparison. And that's not shade. I'm just saying.
Okay, recent times, comparison is much less than it was in the last 4 years. Again, history exists.
I would much rather have my life than have to fly across the country to meet someone that I love. And that's not shade. That's just me saying, if you're going to compare, at least make it make sense. And if you do find that content to be more entertaining, then find other vloggers who are like travel vloggers and react to them.
Why are you
'Cause
giving
ain't it.
this time, gal? Just, I wouldn't have even done this.
Not right now. Let me lose some weight first, figure out where I want to travel to first, and then we can get to that stage.
Great.
Tea.
Can't wait.
That is something that people want to come to watch reaction channels on. Look at this little vase that's in the shape of a woman.
Yes, that's tea. People want to react to tea. They want to react to drama. They want to react to entertainment. That's like shock value. I don't always got
Not always. I mean, sometimes I'm just chill. I mean, I'm pretty chill today. Maddie, thank you very much for rejoining the channel. As a member, I appreciate it. Welcome to Popstar. Hello.
that for you. I don't always got that for you. And I tried way too hard in 2019 to give that to people, and it fucking ruined me. I'm not doing it again. I'm not.
I'm
As
sorry.
a blemish on
Wait, what?
Entertainment. That's like shock value. I don't always got that for you. I don't always got that for you. And I tried way too hard in 2019 to give that to people, and it fucking ruined me. I'm
What's going on in 2019?
not doing it again. I'm not.
has a blemish on the breast, and I think that we're gonna buy it anyway. Like,
We did,
Sorry,
I don't know
Pac,
that.
I couldn't find the notes.
and we love it.
I don't know.
Our titty started. Yeah. This stuff is cute. Like, even this is kind of cute. In a weird way. You guys, look at these erasers. It's like a bag of avocados.
I wonder how well those erasers actually worked, though.
Oh, God. I can tell you how much I don't care about finding out about that.
Yeah, Holmes. Hi.
This is where we said Twinkie's nails need cutting, Ambi.
Twinkie gets so excited when we get home.
Very.
At all.
And that's the reason why I showed you guys, is because I wanted you guys to see how excited she got.
Oh, yeah, but I lost it. It's a wall of text, Pac. It's a great wall of text.
Yeah, Holmesies. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you guys what I got from her.
I mean, I love seeing Twinkie and everything, but what was that? Like a whole minute? It was just nothing. It was dead air.
Oh, there it
was
is.
just her.
Keep saying Foodie had to fly across the country for her love. Kuwait's in Canada confirmed. The Great Western Desert of Kuwait, British Columbia.
Holding the phone horizontal.
Look, geometry's hard, Pac.
Maybe 5 seconds. I usually edit out all those moments, but I'm trying to be more real. I feel like constant like edits, like clip, 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 isn't as so authentic. So yeah,
Nothing about your vlogs is authentic, Ambi. I'm
you
sorry.
heard me breathing for 5 to 10 seconds. I'm sorry. This is your channel. You're the one reacting to it.
Like authentic content is very hard to do in a vlog sense, because at the end of the day, everything is produced. Everything is chosen. All of your B-roll is chosen. Real and raw moments, you guys, are filmed, planned, recorded, edited. It's very, very hard to be genuine in that sense. Live streams, it comes out a little bit more naturally.
Oh, Martin. Okay, so first things first. We got some green curry. We already did the carbs on it and all that, so don't worry.
We still haven't tried it.
In the world market on a keto moment because there were some things we wanted. We got some pickles. This is just Brooklyn, Detroit, McClure's pickles.
Usually when someone yawns, I'll yawn too.
I love that she's watching Geordie like a hawk. He needs to be enjoying this.
But I think he's yawned like twice so far and hasn't made me yawn not once. Weird.
Just drawing to the attention that he's very bored with the content. I get it. And look, I get bored with content sometimes as well. And I don't like to bloop out early. I am very much a completionist. So if I start a video, I like to finish it. And I try to minimize the skip game. Because I like to think if I don't have anything to say about it, then the video should hold its own weight. And if it doesn't do that, then I need to amp it up, you know? It's half the fun.
We got some salami. We got some genma.
Hey, Gloating, good to see you. Hope you're well.
That was good.
And she got a lamb salami. My ass will not be touching that.
I didn't touch it.
No. We also got some oil because we needed some more. So we got the olive oil from Spain. It's mild and buttery. So
Oh, yes, it's that one Spanish olive oil. Delicious.
and that. That's a gift. That's a gift.
I believe that's exactly what I said when I reacted to this.
Like, do you see how bored he is? This is a vlog. This is what people vlog. I mean, the people I watch, and I watch quite a few vloggers. This isn't what people react to.
You don't get to tell us what we can and can't react to, Ambi. It's not how it works.
So don't be getting mad at me for making your video boring.
Who's mad at you? No one cares. It's just
Because
a boring... Mary, it's a boring vlog. You have, like, 20,000 of them. Maybe not 20,000. You have at least 200 boring vlogs. Come on. And look, not every piece of content is going to be great. There will be ebbs and flows. Ebbs and flows of interesting things happening to be discussed and just boring as batshit things happening. And that's okay. That's for everybody's content. It's not a criticism that you should take to heart because it just happens.
This is a vlog. Like, I just feel like I'm in Twilight Zone half the time. Like, you're reacting
When's bedtime? Soon.
to a vlog.
Soon.
So creams are special to clean.
Ambi, he's specifically reacting to your vlog. And if you want to be loud about people getting bored and they shouldn't be reacting because your content is boring, then maybe we should look at your vlogging versus someone else's vlogging, because then you'll say, well, it's unfair to compare. It's like, well, what criticism is valid then? Is it valid criticism for us to say the vlog's boring, or is it valid criticism to say someone else has done vlogging better? Because I can tell you both pieces of criticism would not be received well by Ambi.
So not only that, but this matched my Christmas decor. So she got this really pretty sparkly cream.
So pretty.
It's an ornament from the tree. And so
Bye, Lucas. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in.
We got the titties. We did. We got the titties. Oh, you pulled this plant? Like, ma'am?
And he's fast forwarding it.
I would fast forward this too.
It's just funny because it's like,
I don't think I did, actually.
he knows what my content is. It's like, what are you looking for? What are you in search of? What are you in need of? Because
I'm in need of motivation and inspiration every goddamn day, Ambi, and you give it to me. I appreciate it. Well, actually, your content does. You personally, whatever. But your content, boy howdies, does that get me through the day.
I don't think I'm the one. Like, you might have to fire me because if you're this
I'm the one. RuPaul All Stars Season 2 finale.
bored, you might have to fire me. I'm sorry, because
I'm Roxy Andrews, and I'm here to make it clear.
I'm not going to change my content for no
I know you love me, baby. That's why you brought me here.
reaction channel. But it's
Was a bitch on Season 9. I'm here to make it right.
just like
Give me a sewing challenge, and I'll give you what you like.
seeing this perfectly.
That's how you react.
Like clear as ever. Like, he's miserable. He's miserable. So you could tell that this is literally, he's just doing this for money.
That's the trick, though. You gotta love what you do. You gotta love what you do.
Which,
And if that means you listen to, like, 3 words from Ambi and decide to link it into a musical production of a drag show from, like, 8 years ago, then you do you.
I get it. We're all here to make a pretty penny. I get it. But it's like, you're miserable. Poor thing.
Hawaiian, I see you.
Okay, guys, so I think it's time that I change my purse. I've been using...
And this is another segment I love to watch vloggers do. I love to see what's in their purses. So that's why I did it as well. And let me guess, he's going to be so good. Because people don't make reaction videos on this.
No, it's because your content's boring. What are you boring. A lot of people have a laugh and make her content interesting by having things to say about it. That's all it is. But I can guarantee you some people would watch half of this blog, get bored as hell, get bored as hell, and click out. It's fine. Audience members are allowed to do that, Amber. Jesus.
Unless you're pulling out a freaking dildo and a whole bag of hot Cheetos and a fucking rubber ducky. Like,
No, thank you. No, thank you. That's fine. You
Okay.
can keep that to yourself. Keep that in your bag.
it's absurd and obscene, but this is just a regular vlog. I'm bored watching you watch me. Like, I could never watch reactions of my favorite vloggers. How boring.
No, you watch reactions of yourself, though, and Chantel, because we got that on record.
What is the point
See
of
you.
this? This video, more than ever, I think has made
Made it 15 minutes, Rebecca.
me realize, like, truly what is the point of reaction channels.
The point of reaction channels is to transform original content, have a laugh, and talk about it. Discuss it. Unpack it. That's the point of reaction channels. What do you not understand? Ambi! It has been almost half a decade of people watching your content and talking about it on the internet. What do you not get? It's been even longer if you consider the fact you've been on the platform for 10 years and there's been people in your comment section talking about your content for years. A decade. Mary. What's not to get? If people want to act like they're bored watching your content, they're allowed. If people are legitimately bored watching your content, they're also allowed. If people find it entertaining to watch someone who's bored watching your content, they're allowed. Doesn't make sense to you, but it turns out the world's logic doesn't make sense to most people. A lot of people. Everybody, actually. Everybody has their own sense of logic. So that's fine. It's fine.
I feel like I'm going down a weird tunnel. Like, I feel like I'm on a different planet. What is the point of this?
Sit, watch, have a laugh. Remember to, look after myself, eat my broccoli, lift heavy things.
I'm so confused.
Hi, so confused. I'm Zach. Lovely to meet you.
I've been using this Telfar purse, which Feline got me a while ago. I haven't used it forever. But
No, Rebecca, I don't get
there's
it.
kind of just like a lot of stuff in it that I just like threw in it because when I have a bigger purse, that's just what I do. So I'm gonna switch from the Telfar to literally just some cheapo purse.
Cheapo?
I hate to keep bringing this up, but I mean, you saw I just skipped through like a whole minute. I couldn't do like the kitchen counter haul of like what
Where are we at?
I bought. I mean,
I
really? This is the
okay,
whole
so-
episode? Let me put on makeup.
I honestly could be saying the same thing. Like, I mean, really? This is your content? Your little tiny face? Just chilling? Saying how boring something is, but yet still just like watching it
Yeah.
and reacting?
Like Fear Factor, where people are put into situations where they don't necessarily want to, but they can't, like, they're there to be on TV, It's kind of like that.
Just like
I can understand that. Yeah. Masochism, is that what it is?
cut the video off and say, you know what? I'm not reacting to this one. Wait for the fucking next
Yeah.
one.
Oh, I'm a big fan of picking your content. Because boy, there have been times where I have come online and not necessarily given the best attitude. And I fully recognize that. And then I look back on it and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I do deserve time off. Maybe I do deserve to not do this for hours, and that's okay, and things will wait, and we can unpack things tomorrow, and we can talk about it tomorrow, and the narrative and story is going to change tomorrow anyway, so what's the point in doing it tonight? But sometimes, I want to. And it's simply down to the individual and wanting to consume the content and talk about it.
Like, you're complaining about my content while your content is like no different. Like, the boring vlog is literally on your channel now too. None of it adds up.
Nothing happened at the doctor's office. Look at
Nothing happened at the doctor's office.
Oh god, she's going to get mad. Here we are. We're about to get mad.
I got fucking good news.
That's great. Good. Great. So, apologies for everybody not everybody, can we just all recognize that Ambi got good news, please? Please. Can everybody recognize the true and brutal honesty that is Ambi doesn't feel good because everybody didn't congratulate her that she got good news from the doctors. Okay. I'm sorry if you call me rude, because you have before. That's great. It's awesome that it wasn't bad news. What do you want from us? It's great that it wasn't bad news. It's great that it was good news. It's great that your walking pneumonia is on the mend and that your ankle's on the mend and that you don't have fluid in your lungs or a nodule in your lungs and the CT scan. It's great. That's great, Ambi. That's awesome. Good job. Is that what you need from us? Do you need us to ass pat you? We are not your support network. We don't know you. We watch your content. We are not beholden to you. We do not owe you anything. You're a show that we watch, Mary. You are a person and you deserve all of the things. But from us, it's not our burden to bear to make you feel good. I am very disrespectful. That's me. Jenny, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jenny says, you don't get it. Being bored of her content is your failing. She's entitled to earn a living for no effort. Leave her alone, but don't. Because she is. Jenny, that's very well said. Thank you very much for the super chat. It's true. It is my failing. I continue to watch her content, even though portions of it certainly bore me. But that's the thing. Even if 90% of it bored me, if I still got 10% enjoyment out of the content from watching it, I'd still watch it. I'd still watch it for that 10%. And I watch it for other reasons, which I explain ad nauseum. And I like to have a laugh. What's wrong with that?
And I shared that. Like, what did you want? Like, you guys, I do have a nodule. It got bigger. Like, what do you mean nothing happens? I have amazing news. Is that not a good enough?
Yeah, Alex, I do forget that. I mean, I often miss things in the heat of the moment for an argument's sake, right? But the fact that, yeah, Ambi has come online and spoken ill of multiple people's health and then cries that the audience doesn't give her a round of applause that she got good news. Like, whatever, dude. Whatever. We will sympathize if it's bad news, and if it's good news, excellent. Keep it pumping, sis. What more, honestly, do you want from an audience? I think it's incredibly, arrogant to expect your audience to hold your hand, pat your ass, and give you any type of, well done, you did it. Because imagining that you're owed that from people who watch your content is quite arrogant. That's kind of the perfect word for it. Guys, I'll have you know I came online. Coming online right now. I did 15,000 Ks today. Ks? No, steps. That's it. 15,000 steps today. I did 15,000 steps and none of you all said anything. How dare. I achieved an accomplishment today and I am what? I don't have a high enough level of self-esteem to be like, yeah, I did a good thing. I don't need the recognition from anybody else. Nobody should need the recognition from an internet audience that they got good news at the doctor's. Jesus! It's okay. Everything's fine. I did walk... No, I didn't walk 15K. I took 15,000 steps. That's the word I'm trying to find.
Clickbait title for you?
Dre, that's perfectly said. Why not make yourself happy? Exactly. Ambi should just make herself happy and stop relying on other people and their congratulations to give her any sense of affirmation. It's crazy. It's crazy. Especially considering it's audience members on the internet. She has my girlfriend. My girlfriend is sitting in another room. Why does she need her audience to do any of this when she has people in her life who care about her? It's bonkers. Bananas. Linda, thank you for being here for 17 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Linda says, I'd like to complain. Oh, compliment. Sorry, I'd like to compliment you on your excellent walking. Thank you so much for the support. Linda, I appreciate it. And thank you for being here for 17 months. Thank you.
I wanted to give you a chance at the beginning of this, and you can even go back and watch. I wanted to, but what is happening? This took a turn for sure.
Congratulations, Queenie.
Because I try to give people benefit of the doubt, always.
I think it's less about look, congratulate people on their accomplishments. That's all well and good, because I kind of sound like I'm coming across as really diminishing of all of that, but I'm not. Celebrate people, celebrate their accomplishments, sympathize with their failures, help them where you can, But at the end of the day, if you are reliant on an anonymous internet audience to congratulate you on something and then get mad at them when they don't, that's actually bonkers. Take a step back, take check of your ego and maybe accept the fact that it is what it is. Stop relying on people giving you the thumbs up. Stop it. Like, you maybe need to, like, as Dre said, make yourself happy. Meg, thank you for being here for 21 months, mate. I appreciate it. Meg says, this level of sass is waking me right up this morning. Good morning, Meg. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope you have some coffee and or caffeine of your liking if you are partaking. And if not, I hope you have a great day.
Stuff we're buying. Let me change the contents of my purse to a different purse.
I love vlogs like that.
Some type of conversation better come up in the next 3 minutes, or this is just...
But I've had forever. I usually switch purses more often, but I'm obsessed with the Telfar, and she also got me Telfar earrings. I have so much shit in here, so I'm about to show you. I wish this was a joke, so...
It was a lot of stuff.
In my side pocket, I have
Yeah, I still don't trust that those books were open.
Carmex, which...
Carmex. I actually pronounced that
I
wrong.
love this stuff. How it smells, feels, and looks. A $5 bill, a $1 bill. Now in the big section. You'd think I was trolling. I'm not trolling. When I say I'm not
I thought she was trolling because those books do not look like they've been in a bag.
trolling, maybe I'm not trolling. I've been looking this around. This is...
Oh, let me speak first. So, I'm just kidding. I was about to say, this just, like, also proves that, like, he relies on me for his channel. Truly. Because it's like he had nothing else to upload. He had nothing else to say, nothing else to talk about. So it's like...
This is what people choose to upload and talk about, though, Ambi. And you think reaction channels are stupid, and we think a lot of your content is stupid, and people who have no idea about Girl World could potentially be introduced to it and think the whole thing's stupid, too. Like, it is what it is. Some people watch, I don't know, NASCAR. Some people watch football. Some people watch vloggers on the internet. Ultimately, it comes down to what hopefully brings us joy on some level. Fiddle, hello. Thank you very much for the support in the super chat. I appreciate it. Fiddle says, I'm late to the party and I'm currently watching past Pulpy. Hi, future Fiddle. Please take my money. Your foodie voice especially is outstanding this morning. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't get here, that's okay. But thank you for the support. I appreciate it, Fiddle. Always. Thank you.
He's miserable in this whole video, and yet he's still like, let me upload this. Let me do that. I'm confused. Genuinely.
Why, Ambi? You're acting like you've never uploaded something where you've been fucking miserable. God. I can't. She is on my nerves.
Her response would be to
On my
complete
nerves.
boredom watching this. She would say, you know what Amberlynn would say? Well, then why do you watch? Well, then why do you make...
Yes! Because you know, it looks stupid. It looks stupid. I'm not calling you stupid, but it looks dumb. It
kind of sounds like you're trying there.
literally looks dumb.
Actually, because if it's so boring. And you know what? That's probably the worst attitude and the worst viewpoint she could have of it. Because as much...
No. Absolutely not. I completely 100 and million, quadrillion, the biggest number in the whole world, disagree with you. You are reacting to a
I love the reactions when they're like talking to each other. It's great. It feels good when you get on a vibe with it.
vlog. A vlog of a daily life person who just got over being bedridden because she fucking tore ligaments because she's an idiot. Excuse me. Wasn't paying attention. I just got over a scare, a very big scare. Lots of CT scans. Turns out I had walking pneumonia. I have gained my fair share of weight. Like, I'm almost 500 pounds. What do you expect from me?
Are we going back to healthy stuff again? Are we doing keto again? What are we doing? Why are we mentioning this? What are we doing here?
Vlog. Truly and whole fucking heartedly, what do you expect?
Whole fucking heartedly. When I tell you... It was perfect. Whole fucking heartedly. Sorry, what were you saying? I missed your point. I'm just gonna rewind you. Hold on.
I have gained my fair share of weight. Like, I'm almost 500 pounds. What do you expect from me in a vlog?
I don't know. No, actually, you know what? That's incorrect. I'll tell you what I expect from you in a vlog. Exactly what you give us. It just happens to be not that entertaining. I'm sorry. Bring back book reviews. I don't know. Do more cooking. Play stupid card games with my girlfriend. Something. Look, people might be interested in what's in Ambi's purse. That's fine. Do a closet haul again. That could be fun. I don't know. Okay, chat. We now have to brainstorm content for Ambi. Alright, we're coming up to the winter months for you, so how about we pull everything out of our wardrobe that's winter themed, and we do like a little capsule collection of what we're going to wear through winter. Pack down of the spoopy decorations, maybe the plans for Christmas decorations, what we're doing there. I don't know, time with the cats, Twinkie's nail clipping adventure. Well, you did upload, I mean, thinking in the past what you've done, there is a piece of content out there where you literally wiped a bench for 9 minutes. So you could do that again if you wanted. Clean with me content. I'm not saying it's going to be anything better than what she's given us currently, but it's ideas. Spice it up a little bit. Cleaning ASMR, probably not. I don't know. There's stuff.
Truly and whole fucking heartedly, what do you expect? Me to go to Disneyland?
No, I expect exactly what you're giving me. That doesn't mean it's good. It's not unexpected. Why is she yelling?
Can't do that right now, sir. I'm sorry. I have a lipedema.
Oh, smart start. Yes, all of... yeah. Lucas now reminds me. We could go art with Ambi, right? We did paintings. That was cool. I honestly think that those paintings could have been, like, much longer form content. Like, she time-lapsed some of it, but, like, it could have been longer form. I think that there's some work to do there, for sure. Goblin, thank you very much for returning as a channel member, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you for returning to Pulpster. We could go walking again. We could go out on the mystery balcony. We could decorate the mystery balcony with plants. We could get into plants. We could get some hobbies. You do lots of stuff. Scratch art ASMR, that could have been a good one. I would have really liked to see, like, with that scratch art stuff, I thought it would have been a good idea for, like, if, because she's engaged with her audience, right, on Instagram and stuff, so maybe if people, like, sent her designs and she had to, like, replicate them on the scratch art, or if people, like, sent her ideas, or, like, you know, I want to see a scratch art unicorn Pegasus, and she had to, like, try and do a scratch art. Like, that could be interesting to the audience who wants to see it. That's not necessarily my stuff, but if the audience is calling for it, I just don't know if her audience is calling for the content that she's making. You know?
That I am
Morning 46, lovely to see you. Hope you're well.
trying to figure out. I can't do stuff like that.
Following a cooking tutorial? Down. I would watch that. Come bake with me? Yes. And Ambi's got a beautiful kitchen. And she's shown us her cooking before. So yeah. Yeah.
You want me to go across the country? I currently can't. I wasn't even able to go to Oklahoma to go to my family member's wedding, which was my plan until it got all interrupted. And what is it that you're wanting from me? This is a vlog. I'm just going to say
commissioned art is Becky's thing. You're not wrong, Kavane.
500-pound girl, just estimating on the higher end. Just sharing her everyday life. What is it that you want? I don't have it. I don't have what you're looking for. Fire me, please. And I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to my viewers, haters, or supporters. I'm not talking to them.
Oh, okay. I'm a viewer, so I'm an audience member. Hi.
I'm talking to you, the reactor. Fire me. Truly. And I don't know what kind of content you want to react to. I'm not making...
I'm happy reacting to pretty much anything Ambi puts out. It's great. I mean, there's been some dry spells in there, but... I mean, generally, there's always something to talk about. It's just not going to be, you know, all 29 minutes of the vlog.
My vlogs of my life, reactable. I'm making them for the people who enjoy them for the right reasons.
I enjoy them because you motivate me to be a better person. So thank you. And allow me to, you know, watch some stories, have a laugh. Are those not the right reasons?
I'm probably coming off as a bitch right now. But I just find this frustrating. I find it confusing. I find it exhausting.
Okay.
Aren't you exhausted?
No. Well, I mean, in a general sense, yes. Of you, not yet.
I don't even know anymore just because of, like, recent events. Like, I think I saw that she put up my one episode from the other day on her Halloween live stream. On Halloween, she got on here and she was like talking to the viewers and everything. She's like, okay, who should I react to? She put up like videos from like random people, and this is when the whole narc alert thing happened with the I don't care that they had a heart attack thing. But
which I already
I'm very rude, Capone. Yes.
Explained. I already said I was sorry. That was not a good side of me at all. And I know a lot of people can't take apologies seriously because they believe in the whole "you're only sorry you got caught" situation. I will never ever apologize if I don't mean it. That's something that I stand by and will forever stand by. So
I don't believe that.
If you ever hear me apologizing for something, it's because I truly mean it. I just want to make that clear.
My channel for like a good minute or two, and she watched my videos, and she was like cracking up. But the week before that, she was like, "Jordy's disgusting, foul." I think that's a word.
It is weird because I must have missed something. I thought Ambi went from disliking Geordie to liking Geordie to not liking. She's kind of flip-flopped on it all. Maybe she'll clarify.
I was laughing because, you know, if someone says something funny and I think it's funny, even if I hate them, I'm going to laugh. And yes, before I did call you foul because you were putting out into the world or into your little community that I was lying about my hospital visit. And yeah, that upset me. That frustrated me. It angered me.
He foul. I'm foul. So I don't really
They keep saying foul, and all I can think of is chicken.
know where her
I am a little hungry.
view of me stands at the moment.
Oh, where does my view of you stand? This is quite the video
Is that the thing, Linda? Do we just have to congratulate on everything? Is that the rule?
for me to react to. I'm not going to lie.
Great.
I was like meant to watch this, I think. I love when the universe just like goes, Amberlynn, taps me on my shoulder. There's something I need you to do. I listened this time. I did. My view of you is you react to me for views.
I have got this at speed, right? My brain's getting a little loopy.
You react to me for money. You are bored with me and you complain about literally almost everything.
And people watch and support that, Ambi. Is that why you're confused and upset? Because people watch and support. And realistically, if you want to talk money, the money comes from the audience. Are you upset that there is an audience who enjoys watching someone be bored and frustrated with your content? Because that's kind of what it sounds like.
Like, it's almost insufferable. It's like hard to watch. That is a common denominator with reaction channels and me. Y'all complain constantly.
I mean, I do it all the goddamn time.
It's very rare that you say something nice about me. And when you do, it's like condescending or passive aggressive, or it's like you're not shouting it as loud as your complaints.
Ambi, you got good news at the doctor's. Well done, gal. It's not a nodule. Good job. Good job, buddy. Was that loud enough? But was it loud enough, though? Do you think she heard? Marissa! Alright, I think we did it right. Hold on. I need some context for Marissa's sake. I'm a very well-behaved reactor, really. I like to think so.
Reaction channels and me. Y'all complain constantly. It's very rare that you say something nice about me. And when you do, it's like condescending or passive aggressive, or it's like
You choose to take it that way. If you hear someone saying something positive about you, if your own perception of that is automatically, well, that's passive aggressive, or it's sarcastic, or it's a lie, or they're a hater and they already hate me, that's how you're choosing to take it, all of that. That's your choice. That's your choice. And you cannot be so arrogant as to say that everybody deserves to hip hip hooray every little fucking thing that you do. You can't. Life's not fair. Thank you, Naomi Smalls. Life's not fair. You cannot rely on other people for your own happiness, Ambi. So stop listening to people who are shit-talking you, and stop expecting everybody to pat your ass for doing good things. Grow up.
you're not shouting it as loud as your complaints.
I will shout very loudly.
Also something behind the scenes that I'm not really wanting to disclose at the moment, but maybe in the future, maybe when the time's right. A little foreshadowing. But
Okay.
back to my main.
So we're doing a little bit of a what do you want to call this? A cliffhanger, if you will. I can just tell you.
Suspense. It's killing me.
I watched, like I said, I've seen a couple of his videos. I saw
Sarah, we're all yelling together.
in one where he said something like Amberlynn should like we should just talk. I don't remember what it was. So I was like, okay. Because I like to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, let me put this back out there in the internet, just in case it needs to be said again. I'm so disinterested. I'm not interested. I do not want to speak to Ambi. I don't want a discussion with Ambi. I want to sit my butt here and watch the content that motivated me into losing like 50 kilos. That's what I want to do. I want to watch my stories. I do not want to engage with the star of the show. Thank you very much. No.
I'm not this like cold-hearted person. I'm not malicious. Like, truly, people have the wrong idea of me. Truly. Like, unless the people in my life are lying to me, then they tell me y'all have the wrong idea of me as well. I found his Instagram and I sent him an emoji. It was just a waving hand, and he replied back to it.
Block. Instantly block. Block. Delete. Go away. Shh. No.
But I didn't respond. I didn't know what to say.
Did you do this before or after you were in people's chat rooms? What's going on with my brain? Was it before or after you were in people's chats, trying to argue with them, spark up some kind of controversy, and no one cared?
It was kind of like a peace offering, if you will. Because I don't do this whole, like, drama thing. Like, I try to...
Oh my god, Rarity, come back, save us.
You know, have this, like, peace offering situation type deal with Callie, Life of a Free Spirit. And she's just fake. She's so fake. Oh my god. Like, I get it. People have to make their buck by hating me or disliking me, strongly disliking me enough to have their whole channel rely on me and to just...
I don't know you. I don't want to know you. I don't want a conversation with you. I just want to sit here and watch my stories, which is your content that you create. Got nothing to do with you.
complain.
I mean, apart from it being your content, but, you know, the death of the author, that's a whole big conversation.
Get it. But I've even tried to talk to, like, Zachary Michael. Like, I'm just not this malicious, horrible monster. It's not who I am.
She would tell me, and all these other people, like she quoted Zachary Michael's video, I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago, and it was a clip of him going, boring, end the video.
Well, Amanda, what a trip, huh?
You gotta step it up, hon. You have to step it up.
I'm not, this is where you are fucking, like, confused.
Fucking.
Maybe? I'm not stepping it up for you guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm grateful for my views. I like where my views are. Y'all have more issues with my views than I have issues with my own. Like, it's absurd. I'm not stepping it up for you. The people who enjoy my content for the right reasons are enjoying my content for the right reasons.
Are they?
That's literally the bottom line.
Okay, work. Okay, whatever. I mean, keep making your content.
And I will forever be grateful for my views and for the people who watch me.
Okay, well, I watch you, so you're welcome.
Forever. Like,
you're so welcome.
I don't say it enough, and I should, but, like, I ain't stepping up nothing. I'm going to continue trying to be as relatable as possible.
I mean, I can't relate to Amber. I mean, there are some things that I can relate to Amber in, specifically in the, like, relationships with food and some of that stuff. But, like, Amber's lifestyle, I don't think is many people's lifestyle. She doesn't come across as a very relatable person sitting in her house every day doing nothing, spending her time, like, legitimately. Like,
and you know,
I can't relate to Amber apart from the relationship with food, but that's how I found her, and that's why I continue to watch, because it's an interesting gurney.
what's not relatable?
And that's why most people are bored with you fucking unpacking your bag and doing Legos. Sorry. A lot of people came on board with Ambi's struggle and journey with weight loss. And so seeing all of this day in the life of vlog shit, it is ultimately the most boring of her content. For me. But you think whatever the hell you want to think.
500-pound girl skydiving. I'm not doing it. Step it up. This is my life right now. There are days where it is so...
I find it interesting that she can say, I won't step up my content, but will, like, yell at reaction channels for being bored watching her own content. Like, you should step it up. You should be enjoying yourself. You should be funnier. You should be more on. You should be more active. It's like, well, Amber, you can't argue one point that it's okay for you, but not okay for everybody else. You are fun.
so hard for me to turn on the camera. There are days...
Here we go. Boo-hoos.
Step it up. This is my life right now. There are days where it is
Exactly, Brandon.
so hard for me to turn on the camera.
Then don't. You don't have to. But this is my job. And you are in a luxurious position where you don't have to film on a day that you don't want to film, Mary. Like, that's a privilege.
There are days where sometimes it's like, I wish I had another source of income so I can go outside of myself for money. Because...
Then go do that. No, literally nobody is stopping you. Feel free. I thought you loved YouTube. But if you don't love YouTube, go do something else. Nothing's stopping you.
to make money, I have to talk about myself. And as much as I'm grateful, sometimes it's hard because my mental health can be bad. It can be so bad. So the fact on days where I don't even want to...
Is this another situation where the audience has to support you and hold your hand through all of this? Because this is fucking stupid.
Like, whisper a letter out of my mouth, I still manage to find some weird energy inside of me to even film for thousands of
Somehow I Manage, a story by Amberlynn Reid.
people to.
It's actually by Michael Scott. That's an Office joke. I'm a big fan.
So the fact on days where I don't even want to like whisper a
Kenzie, welcome back. I can.
letter out of my mouth, I still manage to find some weird energy inside of me to even film for thousands of people.
So it's okay for you to find the energy to film, but not reaction channels who might be having a bad day, don't really want to sit through your shit and are a little bit short and rude with you. Sorry, not you, your content, because it's different. It's okay for you, though. Right.
To just tear me apart, like, says a lot.
It's your content, Ambi. Once you... Look, again, you're a big literature person. Go read up about the death of the author, and maybe you'll have a different perspective on your content.
That I'm trying already in my own way. You might not see it or understand it, but you know what? I'm upping my shit in a different way. I'm not gonna
Oh, rarity savers.
up my shit for you. I'm sorry. I'm having time, plenty of time.
Hey, Wonder Woman. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate the support. Wonder says, shout out to Oceana Song for always welcoming and doesn't bow down to the BS. Absolutely, 100%. Fabulous shout out, Wonder Woman. Thank you for the support. That wasn't at all required. Very much appreciated. And that's a big shout out to Oceana. Thanks, Wonder.
Trying to up myself with my health, physical and mental. I don't have time to create this masterpiece of entertainment for you to react to, because my vlogs are not designed to be vlogs, if that makes sense. They're
No, that does not make sense. Please clarify.
not designed for some like false character development or storylines. I'm strictly just vlogging
Do you know what a vlog means, right?
my life and what is happening.
Yeah, it's a video log. That's what it is.
And right now, I'm going through it.
Oh my god.
Things I've told you, things I haven't.
Uh-huh.
Reaction channels are just not that important to me for
That's great. Then why are you watching them? Stop caring. Move on.
me to just like up my content to make it better for y'all. And I feel like I'm repeating myself, like I'm going in a circle.
You should really up your content for both you and the audience who supports you, because, like, they won't be around forever. As much as you think they will, and I know it's been 10 years, people may not be vestedly interested forever.
Probably am, but like my content is special to me
Didn't you literally just... What?
in a way, because there's so much more like behind it.
No.
It's hard to explain. There's so much
It is hard to explain, because that's a lie. No.
more behind it, more
No. Please do not gaslight me like this.
emotion behind it than you guys know. Or
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're vlogging yourself putting together Legos and unpacking your bag. What are you talking about?
understand.
Yeah, no, okay, I'm the ignorant person because I can't understand the emotive and artistic direction that is behind every single vlog. Weren't you just saying, what do you expect me to do? I hurt myself. I've got to sit at home. This is just what it is. Into, these are artistic masterpieces deigned and designed by my emotional state of being, and it's just too deep for you. You wouldn't understand. Okie dokie spoken word Lynn. Thank you so much for treating your audience like idiots.
They're pretty. Loving on me while I'm loving on her. I just feel like I'm like absolutely rambling at this point. So let's just press play, continue on.
Yeah, I think you're talking utter shit. Feel free.
And I feel like I'm arguing with him back and forth and like,
My
oh
God.
my God, is he gonna react to this? Probably. Oh boy.
Because if I move to Foodie Beauty, or if I move to Girl Defined, or all these other things, if I take my channel in a different direction,
Ooh.
it's all-
Oh, I would love to do Girl Defined, although I don't feel like my my background would assist me in any way whatsoever. But I have seen a little bit of Girl Defined, and I find them particularly just perhaps watching their content as an ignorant as an ignorant individual who practiced some level of Catholicism at an early age would be an interesting hot take. But probably not, because I don't have a lot of like modern and current insight into all of that situation. Clout, thank you. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. I appreciate it. Clout says, when you think ALR and Pete's will realize that there are people whose mental health is worse than theirs who go out to work every day. Well, Clout, and the thing is, like, we are not in the struggle Olympics. Like, we do not need to compare our mental health to everybody else's and be like, well, I have it worse, you know, you have it easy, whatever. We don't need to do any of that. But if you're going to present yourself as an individual who, like, especially online, because online is very much a different, like, we're not talking to a group of friends, we're not talking to a family, we're not talking to our support network, we're literally talking to each other on a generally anonymous, like, public platform where that information is public. So at the end of the day, I think specifically Ambi just needs to recognize that, like, people have it better and people have it worse, but there's no sense in comparison. Like, comparison truly is the death of joy. So when you are comparing your situation type of deals or your struggles, like, I remember I used to get so angry at people who I saw succeed, and it was such a toxic mentality that I held, like, all the way through my 20s. I couldn't bear to hear anybody's success stories. I hated it so much because I felt like such a failure. I was so, like, insecure in my own successes that I was supremely jealous to the point of, like, anger and frustration anytime I heard anything good happen to anybody. And that's such an unhealthy and toxic way to live. And I kind of see it reflected a lot of the time in you know, content creators that I watch. And it's really sad because I'm not saying it doesn't take hard work, it does, but it's different for everybody. For me, it took a sense of maturity and for me to just grow the fuck up and realize that that's not how the world works. And I would be so much happier if I actually celebrated my friends and the people in my life and their successes instead of resenting the fact that they may have gotten opportunities or they're in better situations than me. There's no point in holding on to that. I think that a lot of people would do well in understanding that maturity can come from within, and certainly, you know, professional assistance would benefit a lot of people, like, in that conversation, I guess. But having the maturity just to be able to say, like, that's a thing outside of my control and I should just be happy for people because it's a happier way of living than just being upset at people all the time, you know? Anyway, sorry for the ramble. Tried to smash ramble, pardon me, and tangent together. You almost got rangent. Thank you very much for the super chat, though. Anyway, back to Ambi. Oh, sorry, unfortunate pause. Whatever.
Who's Girl Defined? I love a new YouTuber, so I'm gonna try to remember that name.
Oh, Ambi, you... Maybe not. Maybe not, though.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Because views recently, I mean, we're taking...
Are you talking about your views? Like, that's where I'm confused. Like I said, I go month-to-month basis, and I'm good. I'm grateful for what I have. If you feel like what you're doing on your channel is tanking your views, don't react to me. Maybe react to me, like, once a month. See how well you do, you know, moving on to someone else. Anyway.
Look, I think branch out as well, but I think, like, as someone who primarily reacts to Amber and Chantel, like, I know when the storyline's dry. Not just because I'm an audience member, but I know that less and less people, or fewer and fewer people, are interested in the, like, discussion around it. Like, that's a pretty easy barometer to read.
We really are. So this video in its entirety, we can't, I mean, come 2023, we have to change something up because we have been doing this since last fall.
Yeah, Dre, I don't know if she'd get it, though.
Fall. It's just been this reiterated. Let me try on makeup. Look what I bought. Look at what I got at the grocery store.
Good morning, Jupiter. Hello.
It can't go on. It's been going on for a lot longer than I anticipated. I mean, here we are in November of 2022, still doing the same tired carnival ride.
To be fair, like, this Tide Carnival ride has been happening for a while. There haven't been any, like, massively interesting, big, like, adventurous things that Ambi has done for a hot minute. I'm very much looking forward to Vlogmas because it is, you know, a very special, magical time of the year. And it's always a good time. I'm not sure what she's going to do for November. Was it last November that she was quiet? Or last January, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm personally looking forward to Vlogmas because it's always a good time. It's always lots of small little plastic toys that are going to end up in a landfill. Generally some advent calendars, and usually open a gift with me every day. So super relatable content. Sarah, thank you for the super chat, mate. That's very kind of you. Sarah says, I love a rangent. Oh, you're welcome, mate. I mean, I'm full of them. Thanks for the support.
Let me change out the stuff.
Are rangents passy-aggressive? Yes, they are. Passy-aggressive rangents, Marissa.
And this is where I say that I'm so grateful for my audience. Because what you find boring, other people find calming.
It's true. And just like what you don't understand people finding interested in someone being bored watching your content, other people are going to find it interesting. What's not to get? Like, what is not to get? People like watching different things. It's just that simple.
And relatable. I'm sorry.
For purse. This ain't it, you guys. This is not it.
It's out of the complete collection.
I'm sorry for you, question mark?
This book is called Kiss Number 8. Obviously, my wallet's in there, which just has the typical $1. Wow, I'm so rich. Debit card, my vaccine card, and a few other miscellaneous things. And then I carry this around. You're mine. Literally, the first week I met Pulpy, she gave me that, and I got it in there for that long. Some Tylenol. This has been in there since I was having really bad shoulder pain like a month ago, like really bad, so I had to take.
I'm having flashbacks to this this stream.
Oh, and by the way, so many. Okay, let me start from the beginning. So in YouTube Studio, there's this section where it's the copyright section.
Yes.
YouTube actually, baby girl, what do you do? YouTube actually has a section in Creator Studio where it shows the copyright section. Which shows
It does.
the videos that are on YouTube that have your video in it, like a certain percentage. It'll show, you know, the percentage of it and whatnot, and it gives you the option to send out a copyright strike. That's why when people tell me like I have false copyrighted in the past, so not true.
Well, I don't know about that. It has, so for me, if I go to mine, it's, you go into your, you scratch around in your back end, you go to copyright, then you go to matches, and then you go there, there. It has however many matches, and then the options are move to archive, request video removal, or contact channel. So if I request a video removal, videos requested for removal, add video. Infringing video. This one, my content, 54 seconds of Nightmare Fuel featuring slow motion. Great. Copyright owner. And then you have to go through and fill out a form that has like 10 things to put in. And then you have removal options, which include scheduled, send a 7-day notice. Once the request is validated, YouTube gives the uploader 7 days to remove the video and avoid a copyright strike. If they don't, the video is removed after 7 days. Or standard, request removal now. These removals can lead to a copyright strike. YouTube processes the video removal after validating the request. Copies. Prevent copies of these videos from appearing on YouTube going forward. And then there's a legal agreement. In good faith, blah, blah, blah. I understand the abuse of this tool. The information in this notification is accurate, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not just like one button that you hit. It's kind of a process. And then YouTube kind of takes a big step back and says, if you want to follow up, like, copyright court, feel free, but you have to prove that you're actually actioning that. And if you're not actioning it legally, then the video goes back up because YouTube doesn't want a bite of that copyright argument.
I would never do that. But a lot of his videos have been popping up in my little section. You guys wouldn't even believe. Thousands of videos.
Bedtime.
Thousands of videos are in that copyright section where I can just strike. It just is one.
It's really not that.
Click.
It's not, though, because it's one click and then you have to fill out an entire thing.
Strike.
Yeah, again, it's not that easy.
Don't do it, won't do it, haven't done it.
Didn't you do it to that channel? Was it Bottle? Didn't you do it to Bottle? Didn't you literally strike Bottle like the other week?
And it didn't work. This is in there. This is my tax paper.
Right? She is gassing me up.
Work because they wanted, when I got my new ID, they needed 3 proofs of address. So this was one of them. What is this? Oh, this is from when I tore ligaments in my ankle. All the paperwork you get for that. Where's the lid? Oh no, but this is hair perfume. I am very much a smell gal. I like to smell good.
You're home for the rest of the day. Isn't that why people wear cologne and perfume?
I don't vlog everything that I do.
Maybe you should.
That's a misconception.
Maybe you should, though.
I do not vlog everywhere that I go.
Maybe you should. It would be more interesting.
But I will say, during the ankle/lung era,
It was like 3 weeks ago.
I didn't go anywhere. I didn't. But I do not vlog every day. I do not, even on the days that I am vlogging, if I go somewhere, I don't always film. It's just...
Weren't you just being upset about how hard it is to barely get out a whisper some days when you have to vlog? Couldn't you just, like, reschedule your vlog days? I don't know. Maybe you're really busy.
Not what I do. I don't show everything that I do. So yeah, and even if
I don't know what is going on here.
I'm at home, I want to smell good. What do you mean? Just because I'm chilling at home does not mean I do not use perfume, because honey, I do. Shower daily, perfume daily, body spray daily. I don't use the hair perfume that often. But yeah, I still like to smell good at home.
Other people think, I guess.
Same.
Like if it's just for her, and I guess the wifey's sniffing her hair when they get intimate or whatever, but you're not all about to sit at home.
I smell good. And I like my hairs.
So if I'm sitting at home, if I'm absolutely not going anywhere, sorry, my ear is itching so bad.
Oh,
if I'm not going anywhere and I've done my makeup,
I am so tired.
and I've done my hair, that's a good thing. That means Amberlynn's mental health that day is chef's kiss thriving. That is a good thing. Y'all, don't listen to him. If you ain't gonna leave your house, if you're not gonna leave your house and you want to put on makeup and you want to do your hair and you want to feel good and you want to smell good, do it. Do it.
Self-care. We encourage it over here.
Because I know for me, I feel better with a change of clothes, with my makeup done, with my hair done, even if I'm just sitting at home.
And yet you sit on camera and complain that you hate the way you look because you didn't put makeup on. And every vlog you start off by apologizing about the way that you look because you're tired, or you had makeup on before and wiped it off, or you just woke up, or you've been going through something, or you only got an hour's sleep. Can you take some of your own advice, please?
It feels good. It just does.
Great, take your own advice. I never, ever, ever want to hear, sorry, I look so rough, you guys, I didn't have time to put my makeup on, or anything. I don't want any excuse about coming online and feeling like you look bad. Because you have literally just said doing all of those things make you feel good. So, Ambi, go make yourself feel good. And then maybe make the content. Just some advice.
So this is Pink Sugar.
The bed is calling Sarah.
You guys can find this on Amazon. The Kindle's in there, low battery, the Kindle needs to charge for use. I'm not gonna lie, haven't used it in a hot minute. We have some bills.
So I don't know what happened, but everything past this point has completely gone missing. The video was extremely long and I can't find the rest of it. And that's disheartening because there was more.
That's a shame. That is a shame. I feel like we were on a roll. We could have got like a 2-hour stream out of this.
There was a lot more that I had to say and
as opposed to my 3.5-hour stream. Oh boy.
talk about. After reacting to this, my overall consensus is just I'm
Yeah, 100% Amanda. That's really well said.
not
Well
making
said.
reactable content. I don't understand the point of reaction channels at this particular time. I guess back in 2019, I can understand it a little bit better
How?
because people love drama, people love train wrecks, and I was massively one back then. I'm not saying I'm not now.
Ambi, you still create drama on your channel. You know that, right? Like, you still do that. Do you want to go back and check your live stream?
But I'm not a reactable train wreck currently. I don't want to change.
You know, people react to, like, people who are not just, in Ambi's word, train wreck content, right? Like, some people watch people, like, having a good time and react to that. It's wild. What a wild concept. Some people actually, like, enjoy doing that.
Who I am for reaction channels. I receive so many messages on the daily, in private, people appreciating and loving and finding my content entertaining.
Okay.
That's what I like because those people are watching me for the right reasons.
Okay.
Reaction channels are not. Honestly, I feel like I have just
You don't get to tell me why I'm allowed to watch you, Ambi. Put it out on public. You know what you should do? How about this? How about for Vlogtober, you create your Vlogtober vlogs and then you create just like every day, like 3 vlogs a day, right? And how about you take your Vlogtober vlogs and you hide it behind memberships? How about you do that? Because then people will watch those vlogs for the right reasons. There you go. What a sound business decision. Go ahead. If you only want to communicate with people who want to watch you for the right reasons, go for it. If you're going to get that butthurt that people are watching you for reasons that you don't agree with, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. Nah to the R to the no, no, no. I'm stupid.
going in a circle with this whole conversation. This reaction video was so hard to watch, but I wanted to do
I meant Vlogmas. Sorry, I didn't mean to say
it.
Vlogtober. Vlogmas. I always mix those
It was
up.
good for me to get my thoughts out a bit. I'm sure I have a lot more thoughts that I'm not currently cultivating, if that's the right word for it. Maybe there'll be a future reaction. I just feel like it's only fair
Can't
that I
wait.
am able to talk about these things since they are involving me. It is directly
You're allowed to talk about it. You're allowed, but it just doesn't sound like it's doing you any good at the end of the day. The advice is don't react to stuff like this because all it does is spin it around town. And it doesn't seem like it's putting you in a good space. I might be entirely wrong. I might be like, this might be Ambi happy, who knows? But it doesn't seem like you're enjoying watching this, reacting to it, engaging in people's chats, being in people's comment section. It doesn't seem like you're enjoying any of that. So you don't have to. If we watch something that is not enjoyable, we don't have to watch it. We can just click off. It's okay. Like you said, just click off.
involving me. So I feel like I have every right to speak upon it, no matter what my stance is. But I do hope that you guys enjoy this reaction, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
See you in the next reaction, I guess. All right, chat. We've been here for 3.5 hours, and as much as I appreciate you all, I really do need to get to bed. So, you'll be fabulous. Thank you for being respectful, responsible, and shenanigans-filled as individuals. As always, I'm going to go. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Before you all leave, if you'd like to hit the like button, I'd very much appreciate that. Be kind to one another. Hug a family hug a family or friend member. Family member or friend. Hug somebody. Talk to people in your real life. And I'll see you all in the next video and or live stream.